Hello, everybody. Good evening. We're back. Welcome back to Slices and Dices. I'm your host for this evening. I'm your keeper, Maggie. And we're here once again to showcase the amazing talents of our crazy cast of Cthulhuites who are situated around me, one of whom will join us in just a bit. But I'm glad to be back. I know everybody else here is glad to be back here. We've taken a little break due to a little technical issue that happened in our particular neighborhood. Who are the people in your neighborhood? The people that you want to kill each day. Especially if they have to do with your internet problems. So, that said, we're back. We're good. I'm happy. I'm not seeing any problems with the stream. And we have some people in chat already. Hello, Ironwolf. Welcome back. And hopefully the stream looks and sounds as good as I think it does. I'm not seeing any red, which is proof that my internet company actually did what they said they were going to do, which I was really happy about that. I know, shock and amazement. But yeah, let's reintroduce our peeps. Up here on top of my window here, we have Jonathan playing Roscoe Freeman.
Hello.
Hello. Welcome back, sir. Over here to my top left, and yes, I'm doing it right now because I've mirrored everything. Up here to my top left, we have Sarah. Sarah playing Madame Eudora Adler.
Good evening.
Down here in the bottom left, we have Scepter playing Professor Henry Clade. His chin is a little worse for wear since the last time we spoke. Yeah, can you talk like this? Down here below me, we have Vanessa playing Vera O'Day, star of the silent screen.
How do you do?
And down, see, I fucked it up already. And then down here, the one you can see, you see Chris playing Dr. Nathaniel Winthorp.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen.
And then up here on my top right, who will be with us soon, is Alex playing FBI agent Bill Willoughby.
I'm just a little bit sick, and I'll be right back.
Oh, he sounds so sexy.
Aww.
I love it. All right, very cool.
Bill's just really hungover.
Is he though?
I mean, isn't he always? It's a sign of his regular state of being.
True.
All right.
Eudora, true.
I'm pretty sure he can handle his alcohol.
But can it handle him?
But can it indeed?
Agreed.
Let me give a recap of the things that happened since the last time we met, which was a month ago. Yeah, just in case anybody is potentially missing that particular period of time, or maybe didn't watch our VODs or didn't check us out on YouTube, which you can do, those of you who are watching this in stream. Check us out on YouTube. We have our own YouTube channel, and hopefully you guys will subscribe there. But yeah, let's just jump into a recap, and then we'll get us started. All right, here we go. So with the appropriate music, which I hope will play, here we go. So, all of you have found your way to Danvers, Massachusetts, at the behest of Larry Croswell, a personal friend of Vera O'Day. Larry had been interred, seemingly against his will, at the state asylum as per a letter that he had sent to Vera. He was unable to be released, as according to the medical staff there, he was subject to bouts of what they called autophagic ideation, paranoid delusions, and coupled with a possible psychotic breakdown. After speaking to the superintendent, Dr. James Berger, you made your way through the corridors of the institution, seeing horrific and perhaps even potentially hallucinatory images along the way. After meeting Croswell, he tacitly implied that something was very wrong at Danvers, and that he was not meant to be there. After Croswell clued you in to research the history of the town and of the asylum, you left with a renewed vigor to search various places within Danvers, and along the way encountered a set of odd, and in some cases, dangerous circumstances. You learned that the town was founded on the horrors of the Salem witch trials, and that the main organizer of said trials, John Hawthorne, built his homestead on the very hill on which the asylum now stands. Now, town records also spoke of a stone disc revered by the indigenous peoples who placed the stone there, stamping out what they called evil spirit that haunted the hill. Now, Hawthorne, in his religious zeal, removed the stone. And years later, Dr. Berger seems not only to have found that stone, but has had it utterly destroyed after building an amphitheater adjacent to the nearby reservoir. After reuniting in town after discovering all this information, you found that there might have been a spy from the nearby asylum, which caused a shootout to occur on the busy town streets, and the authorities were called in to initiate an extremely tense standoff, which luckily went in your favor. You then retired to the nearby hotel and attempted to slough off the tension and paranoia incurred thus far by displaying and speaking about personal items of yours that each of you possessed. And then room service arrived with dinner, or rather, someone pretending to be room service, an inmate from Danvers by the name of Andrew McBride, a hulking man with wild eyes and a rough voice, owned up to the fact that he was actually sent by Dr. Berger to intimidate you all to leave Danvers. But his kind nature got the better of him, and instead he warned you all that Dr. Berger had moved up his plans, which were to sacrifice Larry Croswell in some form of ritual tomorrow night. Thanking McBride for his candor and personal sacrifice, you helped drive him to the train station, and that's when everything went very, very wrong. McBride fell victim to some sort of trance, and even though you valiantly attempted to stop him, Clade receiving a crushing strike to his face in the process, McBride hypnotically walked into the path of an oncoming train and was instantly killed. Upon your return, the rest of the group fell silent at the seeming carnage that had just occurred. And yeah, that's where we pick up tonight. Now, for some of you, this is slightly retroactive, but I think that upon seeing this, when the three of you arrive back at the hotel, sort of streaked with gore, I think it's worthwhile that you guys should make sand rolls.
Was I? I'm pretty sure I was knocked out.
You were sort of cradling your face, so I'm going to forego you making a sand roll. You've taken enough physical damage, so I'll be kind. But yeah, the rest of you, please do make sand rolls.
Green, right? Or
Yes,
purple?
definitely green. Nobody has bonuses or penalties on this.
Nice.
Okay.
Oh, there it is.
It's that big button that says SAN and the green button next to it. Okay, very good, very good. This makes total sense. You're like, my shirt, it's a mess.
Including
Why
So
is there
distracted.
blood on me? Hey, Clade, come here. Let me check your facts.
Wait, what?
Keeper,
Once everybody's done.
you mean everyone, including the people at the hotel?
Everyone.
Okay.
Because you guys came back to see this horrific sight of blood. Blood everywhere, blood.
Yeah.
Everybody's perfectly fine with blood, it seems.
I got decked in the face. My fucking.
Right hand side, Vanessa.
Yeah, the green button right next to San.
There it is.
Everybody's dope with it. Everyone's like, whatever, that's cool.
Vera's like totally cool with it.
Yep.
And like, it's already been a rather interesting evening at
Now,
this point.
wouldn't it be ironic if Bill Willoughby failed on his sand check? That's, I mean, I don't know if Alex, I don't know if Alex is there or back at his station yet. But if he's not, then I'll roll for him.
Yeah, just fuck my mouth.
That would be probably a bad idea.
Can I give first aid to Clade?
So first aid has been given already.
Oh.
That's what you guys did at the station. Actually, first aid was given, which is why he went back up to 5 hit points and not at 4. But first aid can only be given once.
Did somebody else do that?
Someone else did that. I think actually Madame Eudora and Bill Willoughby tried to do it at the same time, and so therefore gave a bonus die to it. But it didn't matter because they were successful in doing so. So I'm going to go into Bill's character sheet and just make him roll the sand check.
Okay.
Right. Meow.
Hilarious.
I mean, yeah. You just see him like shaking. He's like, oh, the blood. And then
Somebody get Bill a drink, would you?
he's just going to roll a d4 and let's see how much he loses. Okay.
Sanest person.
Just one.
Yeah.
Just one.
Isn't that odd?
Not bad. Not bad
Give a little
at
sip
all.
of the flask.
Yeah.
Yeah, he starts to shake. He grabs his flask and just takes a nip and he's like, I'll be all right. I'll be all right. I'll be all right.
Oh, is he Irish now?
I'll be all right. I'll be all right. Willoughby is an Irish name, isn't it? I don't even know. It's an English name.
What is Bill?
What is
We're
he?
going to go to,
Good question. I guess we'll find
we're
out
going
about
to
the
go
end
to
of
the
the night.
ice bucket and make an ice pack for Henry and gingerly
There you
apply
go,
it to his
nice.
face.
Okay.
Oh,
All right.
What in the hell happened out there?
um,
You don't talk, Clade. Don't.
Wow.
Someone else tell me. You don't move. Don't move that jaw.
oh,
Speaking of not moving, Iron Wolf has redeemed quite a lot of our slices and dices points right away. I think probably from the last few times that he's been here. So he's given literally inspiration for 3 people, which you guys can use during this session, which you probably will need. So he's given inspiration to Miss Adler, so you get one, Clade, and Bill for when he gets back. Thank you,
Hey,
Iron
alright.
Wolf.
Thank you.
oh.
Well, as we're icing up poor Professor Clade, I will try to fill you in. We got to the train station, we got Andrew a ticket, and then I don't actually know what happened to him. He just sort of zoned out and started walking directly towards the train. And we all tried to stop him. As you can see, poor Henry was punched in the face in the process. But we couldn't, and he walked directly into the path of a train that was not, in fact, stopping at the station.
Horrible.
Hence my current appearance. And if you don't mind, I'm going to go wash up.
Of course.
Oh.
So I'm going to go very quickly change my clothes, scrub my face, make sure there's no bits of poor Andrew in my hair.
I should have worn extra clothes.
What was that, Clade?
This is going to happen all night.
Oh.
The pizza's on the dryer? What?
What's pizza?
What? Pizza? What?
They had pizza back in the 20s.
Did they?
I'm gonna slide a piece of paper and a pen over
Yes.
to Clade.
There you go.
Write it
And
down.
I'm gonna sit Bill Willoughby down on the couch.
I'm going to re-emerge from the bathroom and ask, Henry, do you have other clothes with you or just the ones you're wearing? Thumbs up for yes, thumbs down for no.
Wait, what?
Do you have other clothing?
Good.
Okay, all right, very good.
I need to go change.
Not sure Bill does.
Bill looks down at himself. He's like, I'll be fine. I got another pair. I got a suit. I just steam pressed this
What's your
thing
size,
too.
Bill?
I'll check what's his size is. I think it's not too big. Bill's
If him and I are the same, what is it?
it's 70.
Good, we're the same size.
Perfect.
I'm sure I have an extra suit. I'm gonna give him one.
He's like, thanks, Doc. Appreciate it.
I wish I was
What?
taller.
Do we know what time is it?
It's probably close to midnight. It's not yet that late, but it's pretty close.
All right, I'm going to just ring down to the front desk very
Okay.
quickly
Um,
and ask,
Yeah. You ring down, and then the operator picks up. Yes. Peabody Hotel.
Oh, hello, darling. We're upstairs in room, whatever room we're in, and I can't remember.
It's fine. 237. The same room as in The Shining.
Beautiful, room 237. I wondered, what time does the newsstand? You have a newsstand in the lobby, yes?
Yes, we do get the newspaper early in the morning.
Excellent. Could you please deliver the newspaper? And do you sell other publications other than just the newspaper in the newsstand?
Such as what, ma'am?
Such as comic books.
No, I'm afraid we don't sell those kinds of periodicals. Those are usually delivered.
Oh, all right. Would it be possible to get a delivery for the morning?
For a comic book?
Yes, I know it's terribly silly, but it's just a quirk of mine, I suppose.
I mean, they're so strange and odd. I don't know very many people who order those kinds of things. They're usually for deviants or children. But I mean,
well, it's part of my research, love.
I see. Well, I'll see what I can do. I'll have to get back to you.
All right, and I'm going to give her the title of whatever the comic book that the man with the car accident told us about. I can't remember the like Tales from the Deep or something.
That's right. Tales.
Yep.
Excellent.
That's right. You got it.
So, well, if you could send that up, I'm sorry. I'm in a bit of a rush with a research project I'm working on.
Sure.
Thank you so much, love. Have a lovely evening.
Yes. Have a lovely morning.
Yes, morning. Sorry. Good night.
Okay. What else do you guys want to do?
I don't know how we could possibly sleep now.
Yeah, how long am I gonna have to hold it up?
I think you'll be fine in a bit, darling.
Yeah.
The swelling's probably gone down already, Clade.
You sort of test your jaw out, Professor Clade. It seems to have gotten better. You'll probably have a large black and blue mark for a while.
Don't worry, Professor. It builds character.
I'm sure we can cover that up with some
Looks
cosmetics.
good on you, Clade. Well done.
I don't know how this is gonna help for my hiring for teaching at the school.
Don't worry, I'll talk to Vandy about it.
Oh.
And I'm sure between Vera and I, we've got some cosmetics that can help you out.
What?
Yes. I really appreciate you coming along to help Larry. I definitely wouldn't have been able to do any of this without you, and I'm really going to need your help in making this plan to get to him before...
Yes, before. Darling, you
Great.
alright?
Here are my cosmetics. Here, Professor Clade.
Wait, what?
Oh.
Cosmetics?
For your bruise in the morning.
Oh, joy.
We'll help you, darling. Don't worry.
Nothing wrong with little makeup, Clade.
What, makeup?
I sort of give Nathaniel a little smack and say, "You're not helping."
I mean, I wear some occasionally. There's nothing wrong with that.
What?
Oh, poor Henry's face aside, what exactly are we going to do?
Well, according to the guy, we only got until tomorrow, well, tonight, to, you know, get the stuff to stop going on.
Well, I don't know. I mean, sorry, continue, Professor.
I mean, we got a disc to find, or at least I think it was smashed into pieces.
Yes.
Right. The Elder Son.
And then there's apparently some kind of spell ritual that apparently the guy's holding up in the hospital somewhere. Probably in his office, I don't know.
Probably, yes. I mean, I really would like to get to Dr. Shine's papers. I'm just not entirely sure how we're going to go about that.
Well, seeing as we're popular around here, they're not gonna be treating us like, you know, your friendly neighbors.
They see us. They're not going to let us near anything.
No. What we need is help. The question is, who do we ask?
And who will believe us?
I mean,
Who will help us?
Do we want to brute force? Do we even need the brute forces, or do we need to play this smartly?
Well,
Think
we know where they will be. The amphitheater.
I would assume it's where
They'll
they say
be-
they found the seal.
I assume that's where they're going to perform the ceremony in the evening, but where will they be during the day? I mean, if we wait until they're all down there, it doesn't give us a whole lot of time.
And we need the
Agreed.
papers before that. For the spell, right?
For whatever spell Shine was using to protect himself, yes.
So we need to get into the hospital.
Yes.
We have to break in.
Apparently.
I
Do we
can
know
always-
if the spell was written down, or is it something that the previous director just knew from his travels?
I
That
mean,
I honestly don't know. I just know that all of his personal papers were bequeathed to the hospital when he died. So if it was written down, that is where it would be.
Hmm.
written down.
Along with anything else that he knew that might help
tightly-
us.
Likely having tightly watched by one of those creepy asylum people.
Yes.
I still don't really know if they're even human or not.
What makes you say that?
I still don't trust the nurse lady with the bitten ear.
I mean, I don't trust any of them.
Like, I'm just saying, the last time we came across this bizarre scenario was a few months back.
Yes. There is that.
Agreed. Similarities.
Certainly with some of those drawings we saw on the walls. Well, all right, so Andrew was willing to help us, but he was a patient. I wonder if... How could we find somebody with perhaps a bit more clout who'd be willing to help?
Again, we don't have much time.
No, we definitely don't. What we need to do is either find someone to help us quickly, or one of us is going to have to get themselves committed, and I really think that's a terrible idea.
When McBride said tonight, did he mean tonight as in this very night, or the coming night?
The coming night.
He said tomorrow night.
Tomorrow night, so...
So we have one full day to either strike preemptively or prepare.
Essentially, yes.
Speed is our friend here. We need to.
Well, if I wanted to find a disgruntled hospital employee at midnight, where would I look?
The bar. No.
Probably.
Yes, and actually, that bartender is the only person in this town I trust so far.
Has anyone been to the town hall at all?
I don't believe so. I've been to the newspaper, you went to the Historical
No.
Society, the others went to the library, and Bill went to the bar.
And then we all got attacked.
Also that.
So, no matter where we go, we're being watched.
Probably.
Accurate.
Probably there was a guy who tried to trip the fair lady here,
Yeah.
Miss O'Day.
Yes, and I've touched the bandage on my head, or it's probably off by now, but touch the cut on my head and say yes, and I was hit on the head with a bundle of newspapers.
That's right. So more of a certainty, Clade, I think.
I think we
Well, in
should
that case, I don't think anyone should go anywhere alone, which I think is...
Agreed.
Yes.
Should we travel over to the bar and see if our what was the bartender's name again?
Jimmy.
Jimmy has any way to maybe get into the
Or if he knows someone who
asylum
does.
quietly?
Or maybe he at least could tell us someone who works there and doesn't seem too happy with their job.
Maybe.
Either way, we need to go out fast, get stuff done fast before we go out to the asylum.
Is there a back door of this hotel, Matt?
You didn't spy one upon your entrance to said to said hotel.
Is there a way to? Is there a way to get it basically to go like here to here? Or is there a door here in the alleyway or something?
I mean, you can go take a look around yourself if you'd like. That's no problem. Is that what you want to do?
Well, who wants to go and see if we can find a door out the kitchen?
Works for me.
I'm just really tired right now.
I think that you should probably stay here and rest, love.
I agree. Oh, it's been a long day.
Maybe we can leave Bill here with you. I think he's the most
I think he's already
equipped.
sleeping.
Yeah,
to
Bill.
protect
You look over at Bill, and he's just like he's lying on the couch and he's snoring.
Bill's out.
Well, if he's here with Henry, I'll feel better about Henry.
Yeah, just
Roscoe, Vera.
Yes, I can't sit around here all night. Let's go and see what we can find out.
All right then.
Would we like someone to watch over the professor, or would you like additional company?
I'll be fine.
Hopefully Bill, well, Bill has a sixth sense of danger, I think.
Okay.
Fair enough. I will accompany you all to the bar.
Okay.
Wonderful.
I have changed into something far more plain than what I was wearing before. The giant fur is being left at home.
I pick out my most common suit.
Which still costs more than most people.
All right. So you guys go out through the front door to the bar, I assume, or
No.
No?
When we go down into the lobby, Matt, is there a way to sneak out the back of the kitchen?
There's no direct way that says back door this way, but I mean, you can go and take a look in if you'd like. You can go and investigate the kitchen and see what's in there.
Can I investigate the first floor to see if there's a back door?
Sure. Let me just see if who's okay. So it's the four of you essentially, then, correct?
Yes.
Okay, very good. I should say the five of you. Sorry. Because Clade and Bill are staying in the hotel.
Yes,
Okay, very good. That is correct. That's four. All right. So yeah, there you guys go, and you still have your positions on the map. I've just sort of grouped you up. You go down to the first floor, the four of you. It's getting towards midnight. The lobby is bereft of people. It's just that same concierge at the desk who you saw earlier that night, as well as in the afternoon when you guys checked in. And she's just sort of resting on her elbows, head in her hands like this. And as soon as she sees the four of you come down, she immediately perks up. Oh, hello. Quite a late night, I guess, yes?
Yes, darling, you know how it is with travel. Very difficult to sleep. I was wondering, do you have any sort of, I don't know, courtyard or patio where we might catch some of the night air?
I'm afraid not. No.
No?
No, afraid not, no.
What about a common room or a drawing room where we might sit?
Certainly there's the den, and she points over to a large wood-paneled door, and it says, Memorial Bancroft Salon.
Oh, that would be lovely. Thank you. I'll cross over and open the door to the den.
I go in.
Okay. It's a beautiful mahogany-paneled room. There's the embers of a fire in the fireplace. Books line the walls, and two overstuffed leather chairs reside essentially directly before the fireplace. There is a large, beautiful, although slightly worn, carpet in the middle of this room.
Is there any other door out of the room other than one we just came in?
You search around briefly. You don't even need to make a spot hidden check. There is one door to the sort of far corner. You haven't checked it out, but yeah, there is a door in the corner.
Great. Let's go check it out.
Yes.
Okay. You go over. The door is locked.
My locksmith skill is terrible, so that's not going to go well.
Mine as well.
Damn it, just when we needed Bill. Anyone else? I'm going to knock on the door.
Make a listen check.
Nice.
Extreme success.
Wow.
When you knock on the door and you sort of press your ear to it, inside you hear... And then the sound of very muffled, not shoes, but sort of like footsteps coming towards the door. And then breathing right next to the door.
Hello?
Hello? Who's... Hello? Who's that?
Oh, hello. My name is Eudora. I'm a guest at the hotel. Who's this?
I'm the superintendent of the hotel. Who? I'm sorry. I believe you've knocked on the wrong door, ma'am. This is the superintendent's room.
Oh, well, that's exactly who I wanted to see. Could you open the door for a moment, please?
I'm in my nightgown, ma'am. I was catching a few Z's before I had to wake up for my shift.
Oh, I'm terribly sorry. I didn't mean to wake you. It's just that, well, I'm sorry.
Is there something you need, ma'am? Is your sink clogged or bathtub?
Yes, the sink has actually been leaking dreadfully.
Oh, I see. What room are you in? No one alerted me to that.
Oh, I'm terribly sorry. Room 314?
314. Okay. Could you give me a minute? I'll get my overalls on.
Absolutely, darling. I'm so sorry to trouble you so late.
It's quite all right. It's just doing my job.
And then you hear the footsteps go.
All right, when he comes out, let's not let him lock that door behind him.
Agreed.
You hear, with your extreme listen, you hear the sound of...
Those fucking guests. Think they can do stupid clog, sink, all that hair products, stupid Brill cream. Damn it.
And then puts on a variety of what you can only assume to be heavy clothing. And then you hear the doorknob go... And then opening the door, you see a tall figure, balding, very sort of worn face, dark circles around his eyes, piercing blue eyes. Looks down at you and says,
You said 314, ma'am?
Yes, 314. I'm so sorry. It's just you have such a beautiful hotel, and I wouldn't want any damage to come to your lovely wood floors.
No problem, ma'am. Let me just get my tools. I'll be right back.
Excellent.
he goes to the side for a second or two, leaving the door open. And then about 10 seconds later comes back with a large canvas bag, sticking out of which are a variety of some form of handyman's tools, a hammer, a very sort of small plumber's plunger. Wrench, sure, whatever.
I'm standing very close to the door with my toe just ever so slightly in it.
Okay. And he opens the door again. He says,
314, ma'am?
Yes, 314.
All right, let's go.
Oh, if you don't mind, I'd rather just wait here. I don't need to watch you work. I trust you know how to do your job. My friends and I would only be in your way.
Can I try and charm him?
what do you want to do to charm him, Winthorp?
Oh no, maybe that won't work. Well,
I mean, that's what I'm trying to do right now.
yeah. Maybe I'll let Eudora do it. Keep going, Eudora.
She's fast talking the shit out of him right now, that's for sure.
Yeah, your fast talk is really good.
I'm also, you know, You know, women, we're always in the way, and I would rather just let you
You know
get
what?
your job done so you can get back to
Let's
work.
make it a formal check. Go ahead and roll fast talk.
All right. I will do that.
And I'll tell everybody in the audience what you get.
Where is that button? There it is. Did it go through?
Not yet.
Oh, one more time.
Nothing. There we go. Ooh, no.
Are you kidding?
Oh, no.
Oh.
All right, so here's what happened, guys. This is the first fumble on record.
I've never seen a fumble.
I think we had one in the very first session.
Did we have a fumble?
I
Okay.
think we had one in the very first
Well,
session.
when you roll 100 on your roll, that's a fumble.
Oh no.
And fumbles are bad.
Oh no.
Fumbles are bad in the same way that criticals are amazing.
And you can't push a fumble, can you?
Cannot push a fumble.
I didn't think so.
That is the
No.
and you can't use luck to get out of a fumble either.
Oh well.
So he stands there, and his face just sort of.
Can I see your room key?
I don't pat my pockets down for a second. Oh dear, I don't appear to have it on me.
Didn't we leave it upstairs with the rest of our party?
I
we
must
still have 2 members up there.
I
so-
must have. I'm so terribly sorry. I am such a ditz.
Yeah. You're gonna have to, come back in the morning.
Oh, darling, please. I really don't want to damage your lovely hotel.
Oh, Eudora, darling, you can't really expect if the staff here at this hotel, if that's what you want to call it, doesn't care about keeping up appearances and the quality for their esteemed guests. Such
His
as myself.
lip starts to curl over his teeth, which now that you're seeing them for the first time are kind of brown.
So, well, of course we care about these such things. It's very apparent that this gentleman here doesn't, and it's very unfortunate. We'll just
I
have to
suppose
put it in our management feedback card.
I suppose
No
I'll just
bats.
have to jam a rag around it or something and hope that helps the problem. Not
Yes,
much of a
well-
plumber.
Certainly not your grandmother's tea towel.
Oh, absolutely not. No, I'm
Yes.
sure I'll use one of the hotel's towels. I'm sure they won't mind.
This is killing me, guys. This is really killing me. The
I'm
super.
gonna put my arm around the guy's shoulder.
Yeah, because this is like you see his fists. They're starting to like turn white knuckled.
Right, and I go, what's your name again, friend?
I'm not your friend.
Fair enough, buddy. And I'm gonna try and charm him.
What are you trying to do to charm him?
Damn it, no.
Doesn't matter. He just.
I put my arm around
You put-
him and I just go, he says I'm not your friend. I go, you're right. You're the help. Would you please?
He takes his bag. He doesn't even step out of the doorway. He takes his bag. He puts it on the inside of the room, takes one step backwards, and says,
Have a pleasant night.
and closes the
Oh.
door.
Except my foot was in the door.
Okay,
so I'm going
make a dex check to see if you get your foot out of the door in time.
Oh no.
Okay, whoosh! Your foot goes screamingly fast out of the door, and just in time as this heavy mahogany door, boom, slams shut. And then you hear, and because your listen was so good, you got an extreme. You hear,
What a fucking bunch of idiots.
and then the footfalls slowly disappear.
Is there a window in the room?
In this room, yes, there is a window facing the street.
Great. Can I go over and look and see what the distance from the window to the ground would be? Please?
I mean, you're on the ground floor.
Great. Is
So
the
you
window
could-
unlocked?
You open the window, and it is locked. From the inside, you can unlock it, yeah. There's like a little latch on the top.
Well, looks like we're taking the window, folks.
Isn't that going to be a bit obvious? Is there
Well-
anyone out on the street right now?
Make a spot hidden check. You look around there. I mean, at this time of night in the sleepy town of Danvers, there are very few, if anybody, on the street. No cars driving past Elm Street. Nothing that you can see.
Right. I'm going to go back over and close the door to the den quietly and see if there's a way to lock it.
Yes, there is a lock on the inside.
I'm going to lock the door of the den.
You do so.
Is there anything interesting or useful that we see around the room or on the library shelves?
Can I stealthily open the window?
Yeah, go ahead and make a. I think there's. Let me just double check here on the
There
skills.
is a stealth roll.
Yeah, I don't know if that's
why
the
I use that
right
word.
one. I know. Let me just check something out here. And while I do that, I will answer your question, Vera. Vera, you can make a spot hidden check or library use to check out and see if there's anything in this particular den, books-wise, that might be interesting.
May I do that as well?
Absolutely.
I'm going to do the same, considering I see both of them poking.
Oh my God! It's a night of fumbles.
I'm also, all right.
No.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, there we are.
Okay. Well, you can't use two skills. You can use one or the other. So yeah, unfortunately. So you look around. All these books, they just completely beyond your ken, unfortunately. Roscoe, as you're picking a book off the shelf, it's just your bad luck with books, buddy. You pick one of the books off the shelf, and you're like, oh, this is interesting, and the whole front of the book just breaks off in your hand.
Oh, how I wish I was there.
It's just it's turning to just paper.
Man, if only you had a bookworm with you.
If only.
Can
I'm
I
going to-
check around before I open the window?
Of the book.
How not to fuck books up.
turn
I don't know. I
around
mean,
and
honestly.
I see them all fumbling around, and I just go, "What are you doing?" And I thank you.
Okay, hard
As
success.
he's doing this, I'm picking up a corner of the rug and just kind of sweeping the books up.
Nice.
Takes into me.
Cleaning,
I was-
Eudora.
I'm organizing the shelf to make it look like there's
Oh, I
nothing
whisper that.
missing.
Cleaning, Eudora, at a time like this.
Yeah,
I
exactly.
don't want to leave any evidence that we were in here.
If the book was really that disappeared, I was just going to chuck it into the fire.
Oh,
No.
I mean, I would have
suppose
accepted
would
that as
work
well.
too.
Are you cold, Roscoe? What are you doing?
Yeah, that is pretty sexy. Wow.
What do I find, Matt?
You find a lot of fiction, mostly from relatively famous writers of the turn of the century. F. Scott Fitzgerald, Virginia Woolf, Ernest Hemingway.
I start handing off, or I show them a few books as we go through. Anything of note?
Not really. I mean, they're all relatively
Just standard
well-worn.
books of the time.
Yeah, I mean, they're libraries that you would find in a book, in a den in which you were expected to probably just wait and read relatively well-known and/or popular books of the time.
Nothing by Larry Crosswell.
Nothing by Larry Croswell, unfortunately. No, they don't. They don't accept his kind of stories in this place. In terms of, let's go back to the window here for a second. Yeah, the best skill would probably be either sleight of hand or stealth. You choose. I'm guessing
We're gonna go
stealth.
with stealth.
Yeah, you got a 40 in stealth. Okay, yeah, pretty good. Yeah, you slowly and quietly open the window.
I'm secretly good at this.
He turns back to you. He's like,
I was a bad boy when I was young.
I'm leaving you in the hotel.
I opened windows.
Be very, very quiet. We're going out the window.
Alright.
Do I include that as my go out the window, or do I have to do something else?
No, I think that's fine.
Great. Is that
Nice.
okay? So we all just sneak out the window.
I'm going to try to stealthily follow him out the window.
Then, if you were going to do so, go ahead and everybody who wants to stealthily.
Oh no.
Clunk!
Fumble.
It wasn't a fumble. 3 fumbles in a row would be just just give up now, guys. I mean, it's fait accompli. Yeah, Adler sort of picks up her leg and her heel gets caught on the radiator, and you just hear clunk.
Oh, are you all right?
Oh, I'm fine. I checked to make sure that my gun is still in my boot.
Your gun is still in your boot,
All right, very good.
but it made a resounding clang as you left. Anyone else want
Damn
to
it! Settle behind a bush.
Anyone else want to stealthily? You don't have to if you don't want to. I mean,
I'm just going to, I'm supposed to be doing this. I just go out the window.
okay. Yep. Just go out the window. Moving through the window. Yep. Okay. Same thing for the both of you. Works for me.
Great.
Okay, so you're all now on the street. I will move you to where.
I closed the window behind us.
Okay, you close the window. It is still unlocked, obviously, because you can't lock it from outside.
Right. Well, let's get to the bar.
All right, let's.
Kind of make our way.
You guys can move each other, or move yourselves, I should say.
Oh, there we are. Sorry.
Keeper, I want to see if there's any
Why are you not moving?
cola bottles or something that are empty around, just refuse.
I mean, there's a garbage can. Garbage has not yet been picked up. So.
Is there a glass cola bottle?
Make a spot hidden check. Yeah, there's one. Sure.
I'm just gonna reach in, pull it out. Pour out if there's anything in there.
It's a glass bottle. It says Coca-Cola on it.
Just gonna stow it in my jacket.
Okay.
I like where your head's at, Roscoe. All right.
You guys make it over to the bar. The bar is still open.
Great. Let's go inside.
All right, into the bar we go.
All right. Let me see if I can do something here. Alrighty. Here we go. Yeah, that's fine. Let's go over to this one. All right. So the bar has a good amount of people in it at this time of night.
Do we recognize anybody?
You look around town, of the people that you've met around town. I would say that obviously Jimmy is well known by you guys from the fiasco that happened today. Certainly more by Alex's character Bill than anybody else. But you recognize him as well. He's serving unfortunately non-alcoholic drinks to the majority of his clientele. There is as well a police officer standing by the door. He is armed only with a police baton, and he is smoking a cigarette. But he is sort of watching the crowd and watching Jimmy, and Jimmy sort of nods to him every once in a while. And as you guys enter the bar, obviously being in the middle of prohibition, the bar is only able to serve non-alcoholic drinks, obviously.
Of course. Nobody else in the bar that we recognize from
make
earlier in the day?
You could make a spot hidden check. Let's see how well you do.
All right.
Nothing. No one that you know, Eudora.
I'm gonna scan the crowd and see if I see one.
Sure. Yeah, you see a person from the library, the sort of fat library man that you guys passed by earlier yesterday, technically, because it's past midnight.
Who's standing next to me? Vera? I'm gonna kind of elbow Vera a little bit. That's the guy from the library.
I'm standing on my tiptoes and looking around. Oh. Okay. So we do know that people are here, and he's a suspect, right?
We might want to buy him a drink. What do you think, Roscoe? It's the guy from the library.
I don't believe I've seen that man before, but...
True, Roscoe went to the Historical Society.
Oh, that's right. Eudora went to the library, right?
No,
Eudora went to the newspaper, right?
Oh, so it was just me and Vera.
Clade. And Clade.
And Clade, that's right.
Mm-hmm.
What was his name again?
Who, the library guy?
Yeah.
You didn't find it out?
Oh, okay. Yes, this guy over here works at the library. Maybe if we be able to chat him up a little bit, see if we can get some information from him.
Well, you do that. I'm going to go talk to Jimmy.
Sounds good.
All right.
I walk over and is there an open seat near the guy, Matt?
Yeah, it's not too crowded in here.
Vera, you want to come with me?
Reluctantly, because he might have been the one who pushed me.
I'll go over to the bar with Madame Eudora
Okay.
and just sort of keep an eye around, trying not to face the policeman.
All right.
Yeah, I'm gonna try and keep my back to him as well. So I walk up and I offer Vera the seat next to him.
Okay.
Oh, thank you.
My pleasure. Johnny.
Jimmy?
There we go. As soon as he hears the word Jimmy, he like turns to you and says, "Yeah, my name's Jimmy. Oh, I remember you guys from yesterday after. Oh boy, everything okay?
Yes. Good evening. Yes. May I have a Shirley Temple, please?
Absolutely.
Ginger ale for me, please. Just
Fair enough. Yeah, ginger ale got that. You sure? You want that straight up?" He flashes you a smile.
I look over to my right at just towards the police officer. Vera? I'm gonna just give him a kind of a little wink.
Okay. He winks back. He says, "I'll be right back with your ginger ale." Turns around.
I look the guys to my right.
Yeah.
Hey, I think I saw you over at the library today. Aren't you the librarian?
He swivels his sort of bulbous head to look at you. You see he's got sort of bloodshot eyes. He sort of blinks at you heavily.
Yes, that's correct.
Dr. Winthorp, what was your name? I didn't catch it this afternoon.
I didn't give it.
Fair enough. Do you know Miss Vera O'Day, the actress of silent films?
Charmed, I'm sure.
Pleasure.
You have the most lovely library. I love to read, and I visit the library in every town where I'm traveling for business and I really enjoyed yours. So it's lovely to see you here this evening as well.
Sentiments are the same. Thank you for being a patron of our wonderful library system.
Yes, certainly.
Can I buy you a drink?
Kind of a teetotaler, but really just came here for the company.
Well, it's nice to be able to talk with some of the locals and really feel a part of the town. You've lived here a long time?
Yeah. Yes. My wife and I moved here many years ago. Turn of the century.
Well, it's wonderful. How long have you been married?
I was married for 26 years.
You were? I hate to pry.
Here, my wife passed in 1910. Consumption.
Sorry to hear that. Do you still find enjoyment at your work at the library?
Enjoyment is a very broad spectrum. I enjoy educating people, making sure that they have the ability to educate themselves.
I completely agree. I myself am up for potential deanship with Vanderbilt University, potentially. It's a new university.
Oh, I see. Well, best of luck to you in that endeavor.
Of course. If it's in the area, maybe we can collaborate with your library for your archival records.
That sounds quite pleasing.
How extensive is your knowledge of that?
I beg your pardon.
Your archives.
I mean, I myself depend quite heavily on the Dewey Decimal System for all of our material. I am not, nor do I profess to have a memory that would surpass that.
Fair. Vera, what was your favorite part of the library today?
Well, I really enjoyed the vast historical section, especially the part that's dedicated to the town. I found that to be very special.
Special. That's an interesting way of putting it.
And I noted that there were many articles about the local asylum, and it's very interesting that you mentioned education is important to you, because we certainly agree. And I was wondering about the potential of opening some sort of charitable endeavor at this asylum so that those who are sequestered there might be able to broaden their horizons in the world of books. Has your library ever partnered with the asylum?
No, we keep our businesses and away from that place. It is not in the best interest of the library to become involved with the asylum.
Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that.
It's very unfortunate.
Do you not think that it would be beneficial for the town to assist those who are nearby, who might assimilate into the town?
Certainly, but the people at the asylum, it is unlikely they will ever be reintegrated back into civilized society as they once were. They're too far gone.
Oh, it's so fascinating to me. And have you ever known anyone there?
No.
I would feel so sorry for them.
No, I've never known anyone personally there.
Well, it's been a pleasure speaking with you. Would you mind sharing me your name now?
Edward.
Edward.
Edward
It's been
Trilby.
a pleasure to speak with you today. And later on, if you find yourself thirsty, you just tap on my shoulder and I'll take care of you, all right?
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Very pleased to meet you.
The same, madam.
And he just swivels back to the bar and steeples his fingers and just stares at the mirror across the way. By this time, Jimmy has, of course, put in front of you your 2 drinks, your ginger ale, and your Shirley Temple.
Thank you.
Thank you very much, Jimmy. What do I owe you?
Oh, I'll get you at the end of the night. Don't worry.
All right, you keep that tab open, buddy.
I'll keep the tab open as long as you keep that guy with the gun away from me.
Absolutely. Don't worry. He's taking a long, hard. He's sleeping it off.
That's quite a good idea. Oh, coming! And then he just walks down the bar. Roscoe, what are you up to?
I'm just watching and getting a vibe of the room, and was mostly just listening in to see if anything weird was going to happen, because you can get up to many hilarious things with a bottle.
Oh, okay.
But I was hoping that I was hoping to see how observant the policeman is.
Okay. Meaning you're trying to watch him to see how observant he is.
Yes.
Okay. I would say you could make either a psychology or spot hidden check. Psychology is sort of more, I think, akin to understanding someone's motivations, but I think it could also be used in this case too.
Nope.
Yeah, he's kind of stoic. Hard to get an idea on. And Madam Adler, what are you up to?
I've sort of made my way about halfway down the bar from where Vera and Nathaniel are talking to the librarian. I find myself an empty stool, sort of flag Jimmy down whenever I can catch his eye.
Mm-hmm. In fact, it was Jimmy who was actually coming down to you when he...
Yes.
Yeah. When he said, "Oh, coming!" So he walks down to you.
So, hello, darling. How are you this evening?
Oh, I'm fantastic.
Well, I would love a cup of tea if you have it.
I guess I could brew up some water. I think I got a couple of these new things called Liptons. They're quite interesting. They're over from England. I would assume it's from your neck of the woods.
Absolutely, I would be delighted if you could do that.
Yeah, sure.
Oh, well, while you're doing that, quick question for you.
Yeah.
Seems like you've got a nice little crowd in here this evening.
Yeah, it's not too bad.
These regulars, you know all these folks?
I know most of them, yeah.
Do any of them happen to work up at the hospital up the way?
Let me try to think. He scans the crowd quickly. Oh, no. Well, there's that one guy over there. I think he's like a janitor.
Oh.
Yeah.
How interesting. Which one?
He's that guy over there. You see a sort of small, framed man, sort of wiry, hair slicked back. He has sort of very bushy eyebrows and an almost sort of rodent-like face. And he's just sitting there with a mug of something. You're not quite sure. And he's just sitting alone by himself, sipping it.
Is there another seat at his table?
There is not.
No. Is he the only one sitting alone in the bar?
No, there are a few people who are sitting alone by themselves, I would say.
All right. Going to say, well, thank you, Jimmy. I'll take the tea whenever it's ready, and I'm going to sort of...
No problem.
No rush. I know it's busy. And we just stroll over towards the man that he pointed out to me. And as I go up to him, I say, "Excuse me, how are you this evening?"
He looks up at you. I'm fine.
Really? Do you mind if I join you? I hate to see anyone sitting alone.
Join me?
Yes, for a drink.
Did Thomas put you up to this?
Who's Thomas?
Okay, I guess that's a no. Sure. You could join me. That's fine.
Excellent. I'm gonna grab a chair from nearby and pull it up to his table and sit down next to him.
He looks up at you, just like... He looks... I mean, you don't even need to make a psychology check. He's scared shitless.
Like, I'm so sorry to intrude on your evening. It's just, I'm not from around here, and my friends are sort of otherwise engaged, and I just like to make conversation. I'm a very chatty person.
Okay.
So, what's your name?
My name is Albert.
Albert. And what do you do, Albert?
I work at the hospital.
Oh, really? How interesting. What do you do there?
I clean up the messes there.
Oh, that must be quite a job.
Yeah, I guess it's pretty bad sometimes.
Oh, that's very good of you. I mean, those poor people, they need someone to look after them.
Yeah, they do. And they pay me for it, too.
I mean, that's excellent, of course. How long have you worked there?
For almost 8 months.
8 months? Oh, so it's relatively new. How do you like it? How are you getting on?
I
New
mean,
jobs are so exciting, aren't they?
it's not really exciting. It's really just a job. I like my job.
Good. It's good to like your job. Is he lying to me?
Make a psychology roll. is extremely frightened of you. And in fact, you get the feeling that based on his speaking about his job, he hates it there.
I'm going to sort of reach out and pat him on the hand and say, Albert.
He looks down at the hand that you touched, and he's like,
I'm a stranger. You don't have to lie to me. Why don't you like it?
God, I don't even know who you are.
Oh, I'm so terribly sorry. My name is Eudora.
That's a pretty name.
Oh, thank you very much. It was my grandmother's. Now, Albert, tell me, why don't you like working at the hospital?
Are you... He, like, gets in really close, and he starts to whisper. He's like, is this a test?
I'm going to lean in and say, absolutely not. I'm going to reach out and pat him on the hand and say, you can trust me, Albert.
I don't like working there at all. But I have to, or my mom will get sick.
Your mother?
Yeah, I have to pay for her hospital bills.
Is she at the hospital where you work?
No. She's just sick. So I had to pay for her care.
And so you're working in a job that you don't like to take care of your mother. That's very sweet of you.
Okay.
Albert, I have to admit something. I haven't been completely honest with you. And no, this is not a test. And no, whoever Thomas is, he sounds horrible, but he didn't put me up to this. But I came over here because I had a feeling about you. And I wondered if maybe we could help each other.
What do you mean, help each other?
You see, my friends and I are very worried about a friend of ours who happens to be a patient at your hospital. And we would like to get in and see him without having to go through the front. So maybe if you could help us with that, I could help you with your mother's hospital bills.
What do you mean help me with my mother's hospital bills? Are you giving me money?
I could if you could help me. I mean, I could anyway. That place is dreadful, and I really wouldn't want anybody working there who doesn't want to be there.
How much money?
Well, how much are your mother's hospital bills?
Every week I have to pay $48. That's so much.
Yes, I can help you with that.
Make a persuade check with advantage. So give a bonus die to yourself. So hit that purple die and let's see what you get.
Yeah. My persuade is not good.
Ouch.
That's with a bonus die too.
Mm-hmm.
You want to use luck?
What did I need?
Or do you want to push it?
I think you need 4 points of luck to make it a...
I only need 4 points of luck to make it a success?
Mm-hmm.
I'll use luck.
Great. So deduct that number.
Yes. Done.
Great. How much luck do you have left?
84. I started out with 90. I'm very judicious with my luck use.
How do you have that much luck? That's interesting.
I started with 90. Remember, the dice were very nice to me when I rolled up this character.
That's right.
I still have 60.
My stats are pretty beefy.
90?
I'm very unlucky.
90. God damn.
Pretty much explains how Eudora got through her entire life. She's very lucky and she's very smart.
Okay. Cool. He says,
I have a 90 intellect, too.
He says, "All right, so if you want, you can give me the money, and then what do you need from me?"
I need to get some papers that I believe are in the superintendent's office.
Dr. Berger's office, huh?
I think that's where they are. They belonged to the previous superintendent of the hospital, Dr. William Shine. When he died, he bequeathed all his papers to the hospital, so I assume that's where they'd be, unless you know of another place.
Why do you need the papers to get your friend out?
Well, you work in the hospital. You know that everything's not right there. Like, more not right than a regular mental institution, yes?
I wouldn't know.
Yes, you would, Albert. You can feel it, can't you? When I sat down, you asked me if this was a test.
Yeah, I mean, Dr. Berger likes to test people to make sure that they're on his side.
And you think that's normal?
I mean, I've heard of bosses doing some bad stuff to the people who they work for, who work for them.
Darling, it's not normal. Dr. Berger is not a good man. He's making the patients sicker, and I think that the papers in his office will help us help them.
I mean, I can try to get them if you can give me the money.
I can absolutely give you the money. I will give you half now and half when you get me the papers. And I may potentially need your help with something else.
What?
Well, the friend in question. I need to discuss this with my compatriots, but it might be that we need to get him out. Now, I don't know for sure, but if you help me with that, I'll give you enough money to pay your bills for a month.
Well, if I'm... How... What if they find out that I helped you?
Don't let them. But either way, I'll see that your mother's taken care of.
Okay. When do you need the papers? What do they look like? I don't even know where they are, what they look like.
I don't know what they look like either, darling. This is why I need your help. I can't get in there. Unless you thought you could maybe sneak one of my friends in.
I mean, I've never done that before. But I could try.
I'll tell you what, darling. And I'm going to sort of look over at the others and motion them to come, like try to catch their eyes and motion them to come over and join us.
Bill, Vera, and Roscoe, I think, can probably attest to seeing you pretty quickly.
I hope I have a drink at some point.
You probably do at that point, yeah.
Yeah. I'll make my way over.
Tonic water, perhaps, with some lime.
Right.
You guys all see Eudora talking to this small, wiry man, who, when you guys sort of approach, he immediately sort of shrinks back even more than he already does.
I'm going to pat him on the hand again and say, Albert, don't worry, these are my friends.
Hello?
Hello.
Evening.
This is Albert. Albert, this is Roscoe, Nathaniel, and Miss Vera. Albert here works as a custodian in the hospital and might be able to help us. In exchange, I've agreed to look after his mother's medical bills. Nathaniel and... Well, you know.
Very generous, madam.
The haves must help the have-lesses, mustn't they?
You were always very
Nothing wrong
generous.
with asking for help. It's good on you there. What's your name again?
Albert.
Albert. Nathaniel, pleasure to meet you.
Hello.
Now, Albert says he'll help us, but I'm not entirely sure what exactly we need him to do, so I wanted to talk to you as well.
Wow.
I've asked him if he could try to possibly get us Dr. Shine's papers from Mr. Berger's office, but he says he wouldn't know what they looked like, so I thought maybe he could try to get one of us in there. And also asked if he might possibly be able to help us get Larry out, but I don't know what our priorities are.
Both of those things, really. To achieve both would be a win-win, I guess.
It would be. It's also more risky.
Can I size up Albert?
When you mean size up, you mean physically, or?
I just want to see what his physical dimensions are.
Pretty short. Maybe a little taller than Clade. What's your Scepter? What's your character size? It was short, right? It was like 55.
Oh,
I think it's 40.
I'm 40.
Oh my god. Okay, yeah, it's probably
I
like.
told you I'm short.
I know you really are. I think he's probably around 50.
He's like my size.
Yeah.
I'm a 55.
I'm
Okay.
50.
Okay.
I am literally the size of Peter Dinklage at this point.
You are, darling.
Oh,
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Dinklebot.
oh God.
We've awoken the hive.
Oh, those were the days.
So yeah, that's his approximate size, Roscoe.
Okay. All right, I am noting that for now.
Okay.
Is he wearing a uniform at all right now?
Yes, he actually is.
Okay. Because I'm thinking that I could probably fit in that uniform.
Okay.
Much better than Andy McBride inside of a...
I agree. Yeah.
I definitely won't fit in that.
Too tall.
I think their priority is to find the notes from Dr. Shine, because we know they're going to bring Larry to the amphitheater, right?
Potentially.
That's true.
We would assume that. We don't know that, but we assume that.
I feel like the papers could possibly confirm that, depending on what else we find in Berger's office.
I agree. Do you think they would be in a journal?
Potentially, I was thinking some sort of old journal, maybe leather bound, potentially.
Mm-hmm. I mean, there's probably multiple papers, but I'm guessing that what we actually want is probably some sort of journal.
His personal notes would be preferable.
Yes. So how do we go about this? What do you think? Albert, how many ways are there into Dr. Berger's office?
First, let's start with how many ways are into the asylum.
Also that.
There are.
Other than the front door.
There are a lot of ways into the asylum. Every wing has entrances and exits that are locked every night and guarded every day.
Are they open during the day, or are they always continually locked?
No, they're usually open during the day. But they have...
What time do they normally open and unlock the doors?
Usually around 10. First patrol.
How easy would it be, or difficult I should say, to procure hospital uniform for multiple people? Nurses and orderlies or...
Physicians.
Or physicians.
I have a lab coat probably in my suitcase.
I mean, I could try to get a couple of lab coats.
What about a nurse's uniform?
I don't know very much about women's clothing.
Surely you know some of the nurses. There must be at least a few who aren't horrible.
Oh, I know them, but I just don't know if... I don't know. I mean, it's impolite to ask a lady's size, so...
Oh, well, that's, of course, darling. Does the hospital have a laundry?
Yeah.
Or do they send their laundry out?
No, they have a laundry inside.
Is there an entrance near the laundry?
At the back.
So potentially, if we were able to enter near the laundry, as ourselves, under some sort of ruse, shall we say, we might be able to procure ourselves the clothing we need to move around the hospital unmolested. Or less molested.
That's a possibility.
Well, then that's my thought. Anyone else?
I like that plan, Eudora. It's not a. Is that back entrance guarded extensively?
I mean, like all entrances and exits, it's locked at night and open during the day.
Do you have a key, Albert?
Yeah. But
I quickly look. I take my pocket watch out of my pocket. What time is it?
it's about 1 in the morning.
I put it away. Well, we've only lost an hour.
That does sound like our way in.
Albert, can I borrow that key?
I don't know if that's a good idea. I mean, I really appreciate all the help that.
Now, Eudora, you said you were going to be helping out with Albert's mother.
Yes.
What seems to be the problem?
If they found you with that key, they'd learn I gave it to you, and then everything would be.
Does it have your name on it?
Yeah, of course it's got my name on it. They give keys to everybody.
Could you say he stole it from you?
I'm not very good at lying.
Will this make it easier? And I slide him a $10 bill.
He looks down at it and he says, I mean, that's really nice of you. I'm just maybe a little more would help.
I'll take another 10 out.
He looks at the $20, which is probably more than he sees in a couple weeks. You have a lot of money.
This is nothing, my dear boy. Anything to help a friend.
He takes the $10, $20, slides them slowly across the table, feels the way that they feel in his hands. You have to promise me nobody's going to take these keys off you before you give them back to me.
Absolutely not. Cross my heart and hope to die.
Please don't die.
I haven't yet, boy.
Damn it!
No.
Damn it! Took the words right out of my mouth.
Which door? Which door do these keys open?
He takes the keychain off of his belt, and you see that there are 4 keys on it. None of the keys are labeled, but there's a large metal pin that is attached to it with stamped into it like a dog tag. It says his name. It says Littleton, Albert Littleton. Littleton, Albert, custodian. And the 4 keys are, these old-timey keys with they're not like the normal keys with the little teeth on them.
Tooth and claw.
Exactly, tooth and claw keys. They look very old-fashioned in a way, but they're heavy. And he points to each one of you the 4 keys. And he says, "This one's for the house in the back. It's let me check the map here for a sec to check where that particular house is. That house is the boiler house." He says, "This is for the boiler house. And that's what they use to heat the whole place. There's a line that runs from the boiler house to the whole asylum. Anyway, then this and he points to the second key. This one's for the back door. That's near the mess hall and the kitchen, everything else. This is the key to the main front door. Points to the third key. And then the fourth key is to the... He says, this one's for the garbage room.
Where is that located?
It's in the front vestibule. It's in the area in the front. That's where they gave me all the stuff to throw away.
Oh, certainly. So, would we want to go in near the kitchen?
That's where the laundry is, yes?
Yeah, the laundry is closer to the back, but Dr. Berger's office is closer to the front.
We'll need the laundry before we can get to Berger's office. Tell you what, I'm going to pull out my notebook from my purse and slide it across to him and be like, could you draw me, very, very simply, a map? Just something to show me how to get to the laundry and to Berger's office.
Sure. This is the fun part. This is where you get to see how bad of an artist I am. All right, I'm going to drag all of you guys to my little untitled map. Whee!
I wish I was there.
Well, you are now. It's all white.
Wait, what?
Printed paper in 19...
I know, right? It's...
Grid
Well, I mean...
I'm very advanced, darling.
Yeah, let's just take the grid off. It's fine. Boop.
Just like
Is this still
each
nighttime?
page before...
Yeah, it's still my time.
It's 1 o'clock in the morning.
So, here I'll zoom out and hopefully everybody, can see what I'm drawing. So the map that he draws is, and you'll again have to excuse my drawing skills as well as Albert's, but he draws the map of the
What is that, man?
draws the map of the of the asylum. Everybody, calm down. I am not drawing anything other than a building.
What is that?
I hate you so much. Shut up. God.
I'm not going to tell you what it looked like the way that I was zoomed out.
You ruin everything. You guys ruin everything. Okay, so this is essentially the map of the asylum.
This is a weed whacker.
I hate you so much.
But now, what do the ink blots look like?
This one is what is it? It's a mustache. It's an upside down mustache. All right, so here is the. I'll draw an arrow.
Now a fountain.
Shut up. God, I hate you all. That's it. You're all dead. Game over. Everybody go home.
You are.
No, man, I made coffee. I'm gonna be awake this time.
Uh-huh.
Famous last words.
Am I sharing something like
Oh
that?
no, I'm on cup 2. We're good.
All right.
This is the boiler house. Oh, God. All right, so that's the back.
Oh, sweet.
That's the front.
What's a front?
The front of the asylum. Dinkus. All right. J-Wing is actually over here.
Okay.
I think it's a silent J, right? Yay wing? Is it yay wing?
The hay wing.
There's I-Wing over here.
Love you, Matt.
H-Wing over here.
What about Patrick Ewing?
And G-Wing over here.
What is happening?
I don't even know. Over here, approximately, is where Berger's office is.
Burgers.
I hope you guys are all having a good time.
Great time.
Okay.
So much fun.
Happy Friday, everybody.
Yay!
Friday.
That was
Oh, let us have our fun before we all die.
I mean, for real. Might as well. Okay.
Bill's already dead. No, I'm just kidding.
He's still sleeping. You guys are all going off to your deaths, and he's just be like, he'll wake up after all said and done. I had the worst nightmare. I had the worst nightmare. Where am I?
You were there, and you were there, and you were there.
He's pointing to your zombies. Okay, so there's the front, back, Burger's office, J-wing, I-wing, H-wing, and G-wing.
And laundry.
The laundry is approximately over here.
Excellent. And so I'm going to ping, is this reception?
Reception is
Or is
about
this reception?
here.
Okay. So it's right behind reception.
Mm-hmm.
So it's on the upper ball.
Yes.
Reaction.
There you go. Right. Is there any sort of staff locker room near the back door?
Yes. He actually does say that, yes, it says that there are several changing rooms near the laundry.
Near the laundry, excellent.
Approximately there.
Very good.
You're making me
Where are
write
all the
everything with a mouse. That's so much fun.
We love you.
Mm-hmm. Changing room. I'm going to an asylum after this, that's for sure.
Maybe you should invest in a tablet.
Yeah, I should. Thanks.
Happy to help.
It's great. Send it to me.
It'll be our next goal for stream.
There we go. Excellent.
Okay, so that's the map he draws.
Excellent. And then I'm going to flip to a fresh page and be like, now would you please write down your mother's name and the information where I should deal with the payment of her bills?
Okay, he does that.
Very good. And I tuck it back in my bag.
For a second there, I was like, I'm not writing anything more.
Now draw me a butterfly.
Butterfly!
It already kind of looks like a butterfly.
There's a butterfly. There's your butterfly.
Good, Matt. That's pretty good.
Yeah.
Well done. Well done.
There, I'm giving it wings. There, it's flying.
It's flying. It's
Aw.
vibrating.
Excellent.
It's a death's head moth, so it has like little skulls on its wings. There you go.
It looks like the swamp symbol from Magic.
Very appropriate. Love it.
All right. That's that. I'm going to move off of this unless there's anything else you guys need.
Let me take a picture of this real quick.
Go for it.
Oh, actually, I should do that too, since it'll go away in a second.
I even got the butterfly in there.
All right.
Thanks, man.
No problem.
Hold on one moment.
All
All right, now I got one too.
Okay. Back you
Everyone
go.
has them.
Back to Danvers.
Wait,
Thank
where'd it
goodness.
go?
Too late. It's gone. It disappears into the night.
I'll send it all to you later.
Somebody spills a drink all over it. And they hang
Exactly.
Nobody does that.
God.
Nobody does that. Alright, so Albert, where should we find you to get the keys back to you?
He says, I guess that means I'm not, I shouldn't go with you?
You can if you like, but I know that you are worried. It's up to you. What do you think, guys?
If he wants, he can come. If we, God forbid we get caught, he could be a nice buffer to talk with them, and at least someone to recognize. But
Or distraction.
It's up to him. It would be stressful.
I don't think he's someone who performs very well under pressure.
Agree.
It's up to you, Albert.
Nah, you're right. This is bad. I mean, if you guys know what you're doing, then I'll give you the keys, I'll take the money, and I'll just, are you gonna go right now?
Yes. Well,
Maybe
we
you'll
will
collect
go
a
at
few
our own
buffer.
discretion. But,
But very soon, yes.
yes. If anyone asks, you were mugged.
So you're gonna try to get your friend out tonight?
We're going to do our best to get our business done.
Before tomorrow evening.
And it's very important that you don't speak to anybody about this.
Everybody make a spot hidden
that
check.
money and go take a little relaxation day.
Make a spot hidden
See
check.
about- what?
Everybody make a spot hidden check. Let's see how well you notice certain things.
Nope.
Okay.
Hard success.
Yeah, hard success. Actually, I'm glad that you did, because a regular success really would not have noticed this. But because you're facing the door, you notice a police officer comes in somewhat hurriedly from the street and speaks to the police officer who's already there. You can't really hear what they're saying because of all the hubbub. You would need either a hard or extreme success to hear what they're saying.
On a listen?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I'll try.
Go for it.
I'll also sort of nudge the others and gesture at what's happening.
Yep, it's just a lot of noise.
Can I try and listen to him?
Absolutely. Hard or extreme success on the listens.
How I wish I was there.
How I wish to.
Oh, there we are.
Oh, nice.
Vera.
I can read lips.
Yes, I love that
You're a
explanation.
silent film star.
I love that explanation. So read these lips. No, I'm just joking. You are able to you tap Vera on the shoulder, and sort of all four of you twist to turn and see the cop talking with the other cop at the door, and the cop is excitedly going, and he's like, "Calm down," and you can basically start to hear the words, almost as if you know what they're saying, Vera, through the ruckus and through the noise. One cop is saying there was an horrible accident at the train station. There's blood everywhere. I don't know what to do. I think someone got horribly mangled out there. I think it might have been one of the asylum patients. He might have escaped. The cop's like, calm down, let's get the chief.
It seems like the police have discovered the train station mess.
Mess?
So,
Like Albert looks at you and goes, what mess?
Albert, I'm sure it'll be in the papers. It's nothing to worry about. It's unfortunate. But while they deal with that, I think this is a perfect opportunity for us to go.
I agree.
Does she relay that they thought an inmate might have escaped?
Yes, so the police officer who came in, he said that there was the accident at the train station. They aren't sure what happened yet, but they're blaming it on one of the people at the asylum. They're thinking maybe it's somebody who is a patient there, of course. So that's our cue, I think.
Well, if they tell the asylum they think a patient escaped, then security is going to double down, which means, yes, we should definitely hurry.
Yes.
Agree.
All right, then let's get the others. And Albert, I'll leave the keys here for you in an envelope marked under the name Michael Hawthorne.
Michael Hawthorne?
Yes.
Okay.
All right. Thank you. And your drink tonight is on us. Nathaniel, settle up the tab and let's get out of here.
Did you give him the half in advance, Adler? Miss Adler?
Oh, yes, sorry, and I give that to him
Okay.
as well.
How much cash do you have on hand?
I believe
I forgot.
$50.
50? Okay, so
Yeah, it's 50.
cool. So you gave him 20 of your 50 then, right?
Yes.
Cool.
I say, hey Jimmy, what do I owe you? Let's
Oh,
close
I'm
out.
sorry. I have $250 in cash. I have $50 spending level.
That's what I mean. $50 spending level, right?
50, yes.
Yeah, right. Right. So Jimmy looks over at you and goes, "Oh, yeah, that'll be the four of you."
And our friend over here.
Oh, you pay for Albert.
Yes, he was a delightful conversationalist. Knows everything about rugby, if you can imagine.
Albert looks at you strangely. He's like, "Rugby?"
Just go with it. Go to the library later.
Yeah, I love rugby.
Good scrum. Good scrum.
Jimmy's just like, "Okay, that'll be $1.25 for the four of you."
slide him $3 and we get ready to leave.
Keep
it.
I have a question.
Yeah.
Did the police officers leave?
They're still talking. They have not yet left.
Oh dear.
But they seem on the verge of leaving. Like, they're, like, gesturing wildly. And the guy's, like, one of the other cops, neither of which you recognize, by the way, is, like, trying to calm the other down.
We're on the verge of leaving, huh?
Mm-hmm.
All right. I guess I won't be a scoundrel. I'll leave with the rest of the party.
Okay.
Roscoe was about to create a diversion, wasn't he?
Oh,
Coke bottle.
the bottle is only the beginning.
Roscoe, were you going to start a bar fight?
I've had my fair share.
You sly old dog. There's things I haven't learned about you yet.
Okay, what do you guys want to do?
Scamper out of the bar.
Okay.
Yeah, we should probably go back and try and get through the window.
Actually, the police officer who came in second,
Mm-hmm.
are his keys visible anywhere, like on his person?
What keys?
Like the keys to his car.
Make a spot hidden check.
Right.
You look on his person, you see that he has a pistol in its holster. You see that he has a baton, a blackjack, but you do not see any car keys.
It's a blackjack.
A blackjack is like a thing that you would nap on the back of someone's head.
Oh, like the little rubber club thing.
Like a billy club.
Yeah.
As we're making our way out the door, I'm going to casually trip and bump into him.
Okay.
And try to nab the blackjack.
Okay. Make a sleight of hand check. And let's see if he... This will be in a post. Holy sheesh, gabosh. Let's see if he can beat your extreme success with a spot hidden, which most likely will not be able to, but I don't even have a cop NPC, so I'm going to use... yeah, I'll use that one. Sure, why not? I will use the spot hidden off of that, which is really crappy, but who knows? Not good enough.
Nope.
He's like, hey, ma'am, whoa.
Terribly sorry, the floor's a little uneven. I kind of dust off his shoulders and say, have a lovely night.
Yeah, have a good night.
Someone had a nightmare.
It's okay. That's what you have. That's why you don't play Call of Cthulhu around kids. 'Cause it's just the vibrations.
The more you know.
Right, so I nab the blackjack on the way
Okay.
out the door.
Yep. Put it in your inventory.
Should have gone for his gun. Oh well.
I would have had to give you
Go
a
collect.
penalty die for that one.
I'm sure.
If you intend to use the blackjack as an actual item to brawl with, then I will give you a separate item on your character sheet to use.
I may hang on to it. I may hand it off to someone stronger than me. I'm undecided.
That's understandable.
But we have it.
You do.
Excellent.
Okay. What do you guys want to do?
Probably go back to the hotel and get Henry.
And collect our friends. Yes.
Okay. By all means.
Okay.
Now we're going back
through the window.
Back through the window.
Probably right.
We
You
did
probably
lock
should.
the door to the den.
Yeah, so we probably should do that. So let's.
Unless-
Is anybody on the street, Matt?
There are a couple people walking on the street. There was one guy who sort of like stumbles out of the bar. He's not drunk. He's just like really clumsy. He's like,
Oh, that's what they call it, huh?
yeah, totally. Looks at you. That's it. Then he walks the opposite direction.
Okay. So we should probably make our way over to the hotel. Is anybody out front while we're out front?
Nope.
Great. I slide open the window. Do I have to do another stealth check?
If you want to go in stealthily, sure.
No. I'll just open the window and go in.
Okay.
Hand up, please.
Yeah.
Or Roscoe,
I
give me a
help
boost.
anybody that needs a help in.
Yep.
Yes.
Thank you.
over here. Thank you, Tyler.
After you. You. Yes. No, after you. No, I insist. No, after you. No, I insist.
You guys can move your own tokens, by the way.
Oh, right. I keep forgetting about that.
And then I help everybody in, and then I close the window and lock it.
Okay.
Is the fire still going?
I mean, there were embers before. It's been about an hour or a little bit less. So just the very, very tiny little bits of orange left in the fire.
Well, shall we go? Unlock the door and go upstairs?
Yes.
Great.
Okay.
So we unlock the door and go back upstairs to the room.
Okay. Very good.
Now, question: are you going to play Bill, or are we just going to leave him sleeping in the hotel?
Well, I just got a text from Alex. He said he will be arriving soon. So,
Oh, all right.
So if I do play him, it will be very shortly
Just checking.
changed over for him. So, what do you want
Back
to
in
do?
the room.
Go back up to your
I-
room. That's fine.
Wake up Henry and relay the plan.
Mm-hmm.
Can I give Henry a look over just to see how he's doing?
Sure.
Because if I am correct, I believe he's the only one of us who has actually drunken pure Danvers water.
Wait, what? 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 Huh? What you going on about?
Everyone of us has either drunk whiskey, some sort of mixed drink, or boiled water coffee.
I got no drink on me, sir. You ought to look at Bill for that.
No, you had water, darling.
Yeah, it was water.
From here, we know that the reservoir is unusual.
I agree, Roscoe, with your interest.
I just want to see if he's fine. Just look him
I
over.
feel completely fine.
Yeah, what?
Does he, though?
Oh, come on.
Does he? What would we roll to make sure he's okay?
Look, I'm aware that I got punched in the face, but come on.
When you say
Can I give?
no, when you say like, is he okay? Like
Are there
medically
any
okay?
Straight
Does he have a
or
fever? Does he show signs of anything?
are there any strange
abnormal?
psychological effects on taking a hold of him because he drank the water?
Do his eyes look funny?
I mean,
What are you
don't they
guys
always?
going on about? Like, what the hell?
So here's what you can do, because there are different ways of determining someone's well-being. You could make a psychology check to determine if anything is cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs about Henry Clade. And I should say, you could make a medicine check. Medicine isn't always used just for medicinal purposes. But
Surprisingly enough, my medicine score is whole.
I will do a psychology check.
sure.
Mine's not.
Oh, God.
Number 3. Number 3, folks. Right there.
At least we're getting them out now.
I gotta see what the
How
fumble.
does one fumble a psychology?
Luck on that?
Oh, you can tell. Winthorp can absolutely luck that.
Can I use luck on that? It's only 3 points,
Yeah,
right?
absolutely.
Great. I'll use 3 points of luck.
Great.
Are you shitting me?
The fumble, unfortunately, no dice.
Of sound mind and body.
So Eudora first comes in and she's like, "Are you okay?"
Yes.
Sorry, darling. You have to do it with the accent or it doesn't count.
Are you okay?
There you go. Much
Sorry.
better.
I am fine.
Yeah, and then right back at you.
Just checking.
And Henry gets a little offended by your rather
He's sensitive.
direct approach. And then, and then sort of Winthorp just puts a hand on Eudora's shoulder and is like, allow me. Excuse me.
What is happening?
It's like, I don't have the time for this. You subject him to a sort of a set of standard psychological questions, which don't take too long, maybe 5-10 minutes. But you determine that beyond the fact that he, witnessed something horrific and got knocked into next week because of it, he's just fine. There's something odd about, not necessarily about what happened with Clade in the last 4 or 5 hours, though. You see that there's something, because you got like a success in psychology. He's not okay. How should I say this? Right? You know how some people are mentally perfectly fine, right? They present themselves as stable individuals who can go through life without any concern. And then there are individuals who are just on the cusp, right? They're just on the cusp of falling into that abyss. And you can smell them. Clade's one of them.
Cool.
So.
Here, Henry, and I take out my flask and I give him a little nip. Have some of this.
I'm going to recommend that you all copy down the map that was given to me, in case we are separated at any point. Moving in a large group might look suspicious.
I give Winthorp an odd look and I just sip it.
Okay. Burns on the way down.
I'm going to post it all to you in Discord so you actually have it.
Thanks.
Well,
there you
go. We fill the two of them in on our little adventure through the window.
Yeah, Bill's still sleeping.
I kick him on his foot.
He's still sleeping.
As we're going through this and hashing back over the plan, Eudora's going to sit down with her cards.
Okay.
And do a quick little check-in.
Sure.
On where we are. There's a cat in the way. Hold on. There we go.
Aren't there always cats in the way when you're trying to do a tarot reading?
Always. All right. So what we have here is, for the present, we have the Wheel of Fortune.
Oh boy.
Which is unexpected events, advancement, destiny, fortune, and progress. Ooh. So we're getting somewhere.
Cool.
The past, the events of the past that are currently weighing on us are the Ace of Swords reversed, which represents obstacles and tyranny. I think we all know who that might be. And from where it stands right now, our future is the King of Pentacles, also reversed. Which, interestingly enough, is bribes and materialism. But also calm.
So is that good, or?
Don't know, but it means we might need to lay out a little more cash along the way, but also that we should probably do our best to keep our cool, no matter how that tyranny affects us. I'm looking at you, Bill.
Bill's like...
Somebody will need to keep an eye on him. Oh.
Well, we got a Bill. Look at that. Perfect timing. We got a Bill, we lost a Bill. That's why the Zoom just went boop, boop, boop.
Yeah.
He'll come in and then we'll get everything back. And then, of course, I'll have to move over all the Zoom windows all over. Hello. I can sort of see my face going up above like that. That's crazy.
Are my fingers on the screen?
Yeah, your fingers are still on the screen. I can come down, and then I'm in Bill's space, but then you can only see my eyes, like Wilson in Home Improvement. Or then I can come up like this, and then I can really be Wilson in Home Improvement. Be like, hey, everybody.
And it's like, where is the top of my frame? I want to know now.
The top of your frame is...
Or the bottom of my frame.
The bottom of your frame is like right under your nose.
It's right here.
Yeah. Is that right there? Yeah, okay, there we go. All right. So once Alex joins us, we'll obviously everything will be fixed. But let's just keep going because we're getting close to
I was
break
gonna say,
anyway.
well, I was gonna ask
Yes.
Matt. It's about 11:20. Do you want to take a break?
Well, we could certainly take a break. Yeah, we could take a good 10-minute break and then get everything going on. Yeah.
The Discord.
I see Alex in the Discord, and he will be certainly joining us in Zoom soon, which is great.
Excellent.
By the way, do we still have those inspirations?
Oh yeah,
Oh, yeah.
absolutely. You have your inspiration for the entire session.
Definitely back in here.
Hey, Alex.
Hello.
Sorry about
Hey.
Welcome. It's okay. We left you sleeping on the couch.
that. Sounds good.
And the good news, you have inspiration, so you can use your inspiration for the majority of the session. Left.
Can I use my inspiration to get sanity back?
You cannot. Inspiration is only to give you a bonus die.
Oh, okay.
But a good question.
You only lost 1 point, bud. You're fine.
All right. So, yes, indeed, he lives. Let's go to break then, shall we, folks? We will go to break, and we're just under the cusp of the number of viewers needed for the Anvil Miniatures.
Sorry, one of them is
Code.
me. I'm trying to figure out.
One of them is you? You're looking at the stream?
Cheater.
How
I mean,
dare
I
you?
normally open a window.
Yeah, I was trying to see where my frame was so I could let myself.
Oh!
I mean, I want to win a mini. I can open a window.
Or you can just go to Anvil and take advantage of their amazing pricing schemes. Ding!
Matt, work on your marketing.
All right.
You need like an anvil voice.
I have an Anvil. I have a whole Anvil radio spot that I do every session. But I think there is Alex.
Hey.
Hey, we've got Alex. All
How
right.
you feeling, buddy?
I'm feeling a little better. It wasn't that
Good.
bad. Something happened with my internet, so I was on cell,
Ugh.
and then I just went nuts trying to figure out how to fix it. And I was making dinner.
Trust me, man. We all know that pain.
Mm-hmm.
Internet pains.
Thanks, Spectrum.
Sure. All right.
Fire.
Well, the good news is that I only really had to adjust 2 people, and that would be Bill and Nathaniel, which I'm going to change right now. And there we go. Everybody is
Your
in,
best buds.
and everybody's happy, and everybody's good. But now, Alex, I hate to tell you, but we're going to break.
Oh, good.
So you can take your time to come back. But just a quick recap for you specifically. They left you sleeping on the couch with Henry nursing his broken jaw, or close to broken jaw, his broken face, while they snuck out the window of the hotel. Went to
sneaky.
Why?
After we really pissed off the superintendent.
Yeah, exactly. You came close to like trying to find a way out through the back, but then Eudora rolled a fumble on her fast talk and pissed the superintendent off hardcore.
I charmed failed too.
It was bad news. It was just getting all your bad rolls out through the beginning. So they just decided to sneak out the window, cross the street to the bar, cross the street, and interview a few people, finding someone who seemed to be a custodian, a janitor
Prime target.
at the asylum by the name of Albert. And Albert, through some coercion and persuasion and bribes, gave you all 4 keys to the asylum, as well as a poorly drawn map of where everything
Of a
resides.
sprinkler.
Which is available in the Discord if you need to see it.
They made fun of me for good, 6 or 7 minutes straight. It was pretty funny.
I'll take you at 6 or 7.
So that's where it stands. The policemen who were at the bar noticed that there were fleshy gibs all over the place at the train station, so they seem to be on their way there, but no one seems to suspect you had anything to do with it. So, Vera, Roscoe, Eudora, and Nathaniel all went back to the hotel to explain what had gone on, as well as the plans to potentially infiltrate the asylum with the keys. Maybe go to Dr. Berger's office to get Dr. Shine's notes. Maybe to even go so far as to
Shine a light on this situation.
get Croswell out somehow or other before the ritual, which is supposed to take place that
Madame
night.
Eudora sees a spell being cast in the garbage room.
Okay, I'm down for it. I'll wait for it.
Thinking of a place to hide. I don't know.
Whatever works. All right, so let's go to break. We'll come back, and when we come back, we'll keep going with the craziness and hopefully finish out this particular scenario of Genius Loci. When we return,
And maybe survive. Who knows?
hey, crazier things have happened. All right, stay with
Now
us,
that I
folks.
said all
We
that.
will come back in 7 minutes. Close enough. Yeah, not 10, not 5, 7. And then we'll be back to keep it all going. All right, cool. We will see you in 7 minutes. And go.
Mood lighting.
All right. We are ready to continue. And this time we have our full cast of characters. And Bill is in the dark. I'm Batman. All right. Here we go. We're back. We can see. Oh, look at the beautiful colored lights. The color from out of space.
I have yet to watch that movie.
Oh, it's a creepy ass. That is actually a really. We're talking about just sort of as a quick tangential. There are very few, if any, like really good movies that have Lovecraftian subject matter. Because most of them are just cheesy. Many of them were made in the 80s by this producer by the name of Stuart Gordon. Pretty good. Liked his stuff. Like Reanimator, stuff like that. This one that came out recently with Nicolas Cage called The Color Out of Space is a modern updating of one of Lovecraft's stories. And it is good. I am very happy to say that it is good.
I feel like Nick Cage is the perfect actor to be in.
He is. Because all the director did was said, just be yourself. And he went full Nick Cage. He just went full Nick Cage. And
now I have to see it.
It's just perfect.
Is it streaming anywhere?
It's only in indie theaters, apparently.
Yeah, I went to the film forum and saw it there.
Ooh.
I think it's still there. Color Out of Space.
The bees in my eye.
The bees, oh god, not the bees. Yeah, he doesn't do anything like that in this movie, but there's a lot of screaming. Like a lot of full-on Nick Cage screaming. And a couple of other actors in this movie are actually quite good too. Like it's quite chilling. Especially the kids. The kids are really good. The name of the movie is The Color Out of Space. So check it out. And then go read the book, because the book is just or the short story.
I do have the complete collection sitting there.
I do as well.
Check it out, read the book, then see the movie and see how they differ. Anyway, back to this story. How do you guys want to proceed? It is approximately 1:30 in the morning. Bill, I would say you wake up from a dreamless sleep, seeing the other 5 of your compatriots clustered around you.
Am I well rested?
Oh, I would say so, yeah.
Oh, wonderful. It's 1:30 in the morning and I'm well rested.
Yeah, I'd say.
We did put you to bed around 5 p.m.
Well, I mean, you got about 3 hours of sleep, so you got a good rem in.
All right. So yeah, it was pretty crazy. A guy exploded on the train tracks earlier. So what did you guys figure out? And, how long have I been out?
Just as long as me, honestly.
Couple of hours.
Mm-hmm.
How's your nose?
You mean my jaw?
Sorry, your jaw, your nose, I don't know. What happened?
They all kind of look the same now. His jaw's as big as his nose, as big as his like.
Oh god. I mean, could be worse for wears.
All right. Well, what's the plan? Did you guys meet anybody?
Well, we went across the street to the bar. Sorry, we left you behind, but there was a cop there, so no booze anyway. And we found a janitor who, with a bit of convincing and a bit of financial outlay, agreed to give us his keys, which will let us into the boiler house, the back door, the front door, and the garbage room, interestingly enough.
I like the back door idea and the garbage room idea. Those are great places to come in through.
Well, the garbage room is only accessible off the main vestibule, but yes, by the back door there is a laundry, so we're hoping that we can find uniforms and move around the hospital somewhat less conspicuously.
Mm-hmm.
I'm also hoping that maybe somebody foolishly left some credentials behind in the changing room. One can only hope. And he drew us a sort of rough map. I've made you a copy.
Wonderful.
Yeah, it kind of looks a little. It kind of looks like something really inappropriate.
It looks like 2 really inappropriate things, but you know, that's neither here nor there.
Some sort of medieval torture device.
I don't
Or a
know.
gynecological instrument.
It could be indicative of Albert's relationship with his mother. I don't want to.
Okay. This is the last time I'm ever doing a map again. I'm gonna leave it to the professional map makers.
Lies.
I'm just never drawing a map again.
So we need to go into. He also mentioned that both the front and rear exits are guarded and unlocked during the day, but unguarded and locked in the evening. But if the police relay their suspicions to the hospital that the man struck by a train was an escaped inmate, well, then guards might suddenly appear. So we should probably hurry and get ourselves over there as quickly as we can.
It's a good plan, and it's a good time to do it too.
My only question is, we can't just drive up to the back door and leave the car. So how far can we drive before we have to walk?
Well,
Is there a guard gate?
There is a guard gate, yes.
yeah.
We can
And there's a
park the car on the-
fence. There is a fence all the way around the asylum as well.
We could park the car in the woods and jump the fence.
Fence is not electrified, correct?
You don't know?
We never asked.
I'm just glad I didn't crash the car the first time I drove.
Well, I suppose it would be possible. We could try to bluff our way past the guards if Nathan pretends to be a visiting doctor from out of town and the rest of us sort of hunker down so we're not obviously a car full of people.
Agreed.
Clade could drive.
What?
Bill could also say,
What? Why?
Bill could use his credentials potentially to get in,
say
but
that.
he might be blacklisted.
I feel like that would raise too many alarms.
Mm.
I wouldn't use your real name, Nathaniel.
No, of course not. I'll come up with something. I'm a decent driver. You all can fit in the. Put a blanket in the back seat, and
It'll be fine.
we'll be
It's
fine.
dark. And I mean, if we don't make it past the guard, then I suppose we'll have to come up with a plan B. But for now, that seems faster than trying to climb a fence that may or may not be electrified.
Agreed. Seems that people are hard up around here, so if we have a little cash handy, we might be able to get our way in.
That's plan B. Maybe the fence is plan C.
That works.
Did it-
Though I am concerned about the police and hospital and how they interact, because if the police call the hospital down, then that would leave the asylum open for investigation by us. But if the police want to do their own investigation into the asylum, that means it's not just everyone important awake and around, but also police officers walking around too.
I suppose that's where Bill would come in handy.
Not if I'm dressed as a patient or a doctor. Or nurse.
Definitely not dressing anyone as a
Janitor.
patient. You could be undercover. Well, the FBI, they don't know your business.
Yeah, well. Okay.
What's that?
We can cross that bridge when we come to it, I say. I think incognito is the best way to go for now.
Agreed.
So, what time are we going?
Now.
Oh.
As soon as possible. I'm going to take a quick moment and pop into the bathroom and take my rather elaborate hair and slick it back into a low bun, wipe off any cosmetics I may have on, make myself look as plain and uninteresting as possible. Vera, oh, not terribly. Your face is so recognizable. What should we do with you?
Maybe we could use some makeup to change some contours.
Like a
I
disguise.
could do a little bit of shadows.
There we go. I think that would be good.
I'm gonna go put on another suit. Just let me get rid of all this blood.
You hadn't done that already.
He's been sitting there for the past 3 hours just coated in blood. He's just like,
Hey, you were in the shower for quite some time. I fell asleep.
I was at the shower for 5 minutes. Fine,
I
whatever.
fell asleep.
All right,
in
love.
blood.
Yes.
In blood. We all have our moments.
Crusty.
Delicious. Delicious. Okay. So
Alright.
let me see if I can get a bottom line to your plan and tell me if I'm wrong with my associations here.
Okay.
You're going to attempt to disguise yourselves, or if not all of you, at least many of you. You're going to drive to the asylum and bluff your way past the guard.
Wait.
Nathaniel is-
That's wait a second. What? Wait, no. The laundry room is in the asylum, right?
Yes.
Yes.
So
we have to
we have to get into the laundry room to disguise ourselves.
The point is, we are going to hide in the car while Nathaniel tries to bluff his way in, with Clade driving and the other three of us hiding in the back seat.
Why don't we just park the car in the woods and jump the fence?
Because we don't know if it's electrified, and it's literally designed to keep people from getting over it. It's an insane asylum.
Also,
Well,
what
we
those
could
spike?
cut through it.
But what?
Well, is
What?
is it a link fence or an iron fence?
Also, does it have spikes on? Also, does it have spikes on top?
Probably razor wire.
Oh God.
Did anyone get a good look at it?
When you went through the first time, you guys can make retroactive spot hidden checks if you'd like.
Damn it.
Okay.
Matt, can you do mine?
Sure. Are you not in game yet?
I can't seem.
He did.
Oh yeah, I'm in. Okay, I'll do mine.
Sure.
The green one.
Yes, sir. The green one. The green button.
Spot hidden.
Yes, please.
Yep.
Yes.
Okay.
Woo!
Yeah. Bill remembers best of all. Bill, you do remember that the walls were, in fact, not chain link fence, but were brick walls that enclosed the entire asylum, at the top of which, they seem to be about 10 feet high, at the top of which were, in fact, large iron spikes.
Could throw a rope over it.
I don't think I could realistically climb a wall like that.
I'm too short for a wall.
Too short for a wall.
Like, yes, I have the baseline 20 climb skill, so this may or may not go well for anyone.
Yeah,
I have 30.
I can't climb.
So climbing, the skill climb, it's important to note, for the most part, climb is usually used during times of tension or stress, right? People can climb. It might take them some time, but if you're in a rush is when you use the actual climb skill.
Gotcha.
So do we have rope?
Therein
No
lies the
idea.
rub.
We have this lovely suite of towels
Oh, good grief.
and sheets.
Certainly
Sheets?
makeshift, but it would work.
Sheets. Bed sheets.
Bill, you said that wall was about 10 feet high?
That's about right.
Keeper, is there enough bed sheets and towels in here to make a potential?
You're in a room with two beds, right? Because I think that you guys
Right.
specifically got
So
them.
2 fitted sheets.
So why
Mhm.
do we need? Why do we
Two
need? Hold on. Why do we
flat
need rope
sheets.
to climb 10 feet?
What?
I'm sorry?
It's a wall, right?
Yeah.
It's 10 feet high.
Yeah.
Why do we need a rope to climb 10 feet?
How do you intend to climb a 10-foot wall without rope?
Jump and grab it, and then or get on somebody's back.
Oh, that'll work too. That'll work too. Yeah,
Oh,
sure.
like do a little pick me up?
Yeah, that'll work too.
Really don't want to die by impaling myself on an iron spike on top of the asylum wall.
Is
It's
there
not
a
iron?
problem.
I
Game
thought there.
of
I thought
sending
there
a
was an
message.
iron spikes on the wall. I thought it was just a wall.
No.
No, he said there are iron spikes.
Large iron spikes.
Large iron spikes on a wall.
Mm-hmm.
On
the
of
top.
it.
Like, sticking up from the top to keep people from doing specifically what we're discussing doing. right?
Exactly. Yeah, exactly.
Well, maybe we could just knock the god out and just go around the back.
I feel like trying to talk our way through first is the best bet, and then knocking him out is plan B. I even have this, and I pulled the blackjack out of my purse that I lifted off the cup.
They're probably gonna be a little hostile.
I mean,
There's the possibility of that.
well, in that case, maybe Bill drives, and that way he's already up front and present. If things go south with Nathaniel's attempt to talk his way through, then Bill can take out the guard and we can be on our merry way.
Well, the sooner we get going, the better.
Sounds all right to me.
And download the NVIDIA drivers and make sure they're installed. You should then add control.
It was just like one guard.
Is there a British man speaking about video drivers?
He sounded South African to me.
What was that?
I don't even know. All right, so yeah. Has there been a plan formulated?
Do we remember how many guards were stationed when we went through before?
When you went through to J-Wing, you saw on the way anywhere between 2 and 10 at a specific point in time.
No, I meant at the post.
Oh, two at the post. 2 at the post.
2 at the gate. So hopefully only 1 at night then.
We'll see.
I'll hand the blackjack over to Bill.
Okay.
He'll make better use of it than I will. So you now have a rubber club for knocking people out with. Congratulations.
Well, shall we get in the car?
Suppose we should. Are we going out the damn window again? Maybe we'll get lucky and the receptionist will be asleep. Actually, it's 1924. Buildings should theoretically have fire escapes by now.
26, but yes, you're right.
Does our room have a fire escape?
We'll roll luck to see if it does. You have a pretty damn good luck, so might as well.
I do.
All right.
So yeah, I would say yeah.
Where is? Oh, okay, someone else rolled it already. Excellent.
All right.
Winthorp rolled luck.
We all were going to do it.
All right, thanks.
That's fine. Winthorp rolled it, and yes, I would say yes, you do have a fire escape near you.
So I'm going to look out the window, see that, and say, well, damn, I wish we'd noticed this before.
The window was down.
Good eye, you lucky doll, you.
Wait,
I'm
what?
also going to say that just in the interest of self-preservation, we should probably take our blood-covered clothes with us so that they're not in the hotel room when we're not here.
Agreed. Yeah. I grab a small handbag that I have, or like kind of like a duffel bag.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, here, just throw it all in here.
Excellent.
Zip it up, throw it over my shoulder.
Okay.
Right, does everyone have everything they need? I check and make sure that I have everything I require safely stowed in my pockets so they're not carrying a bag around with me.
I check to make sure my gun's like loaded.
Yep.
Same.
Your guns are. You haven't used them. None of you, except for Bill, have you actually used your guns?
Bill.
I want to
I
find
assume he has reloaded it.
I will go ahead. Yep. I would say that. Yep.
want to find a handkerchief
Okay.
and just stick it with my bottle.
God, here we go.
Oh God.
I could bring this place down. Yeah. Okay, that's fine.
I don't have any alcohol. This is the problem.
We're going to a hospital.
take out
I'm
my
sure you can
flask.
find some.
Good old trench cocktail,
Only if absolutely necessary.
of course.
Keep it at the ready. That's you are.
Okay. So, everybody ready?
Yeah, what time is it?
It's probably like 2.
Oh, God. Joy.
Do we have any papers that they're gonna ask for like ID? Do we have anything that I can give them? Can we forge anything real quick?
You could certainly try. What kind of papers are you intending to forge?
Do we know do we have like an old visitor? Did we get a visitor pass?
No.
We won originally?
Nope.
No?
Nope.
Did we see anything? Nobody would have noticed, like, no, that's not gonna work.
Did we see if Albert had his ID and what that would look like?
The only ID that you saw that Albert had was that pin that was attached to his keys, which said Littleton, comma Albert.
No, they would recognize him.
Certainly.
They can't pose as him.
That's right.
At least I can't. Roscoe might be able to, but probably not.
Well, if you say that you're a visiting doctor and you don't have credentials yet because you haven't been in, you're
True.
here to appear. You arrived early.
True. And what's the main doctor? Dr. Berger, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Great. All right, yeah, let's go.
Do we have... How are we going to disguise ourselves in the back of the car? Like, should we bring blankets from the hotel?
I imagine the cars didn't really have heat back then, so it probably has a blanket in the back seat already.
Sure, why not?
And there's trunk space.
Also that.
Is this my car?
I think it was the car. It was the car that was left for you at the train station by Vanderbilt. So it's a pretty good car.
Nice car. Okay.
Okay. Out you go then.
Let's go.
Right.
You leave the hotel room. The six of you walking in lockstep, like a 1920s version of Reservoir Dogs.
I was just thinking that same thing. Bang, 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 bang.
And then how do you leave the hotel?
Fire escape.
Cool.
Fire escape.
Out you go. Down the fire escape. Stealthily or not?
Yeah.
Roll your stealth.
Try to be, at least.
Oh, God.
It's wrought iron, right? It's going to be a little loud.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As long as I don't fumble.
Clunk. Clunk.
Damn it.
Clunk.
Wow.
Clunk.
Really, guys?
Hey, get them out
I
now.
only brought heels.
So what are we trying to do here?
Stealth roll.
Just quietly walk down the stairs.
Okay, let me do that. I think I can handle that. Give me 1 second.
Famous last words. We've had 3 fumbles tonight. I'm just letting you know. Like, that is absolutely extraordinary. Oh, my God.
So am I the only one that
Bill pukes as he goes out.
He's like, oh, God. The world spins, and he's like, he has to rest up against the wall. Yeah, like, you guys, as a group, you're not the quietest. You just hear, like, here, I'll do it on the arm of my thing. Here, this is what you hear.
I just look back
It's
at
1 o'clock in the morning.
I just look back at everyone like...
Yeah, the only person who actually made his stealth roll was Clade.
It's because he's so tiny.
Totally get it. Totally get it.
I'm officially the midget.
It's fine. All right. You make it onto the street after making quite a lot of noise.
Hey, tell Ron, at least we did the same thing for Honey Heist.
This is true. He's just picking very small characters. Oh, we can't tell anybody about Honey Heist yet. Anyway, that's fine. Don't drop the bag. All right. So yeah, the car is still on the street.
Go up to it, and all right, we just kind of get everybody in there.
Okay. What do you, Winthorp? You said you were going to
drive.
You're going to drive, or Clade's going to
No,
drive?
I think Bill should drive so he's got easy access to get out of the car if
Right,
we
and
have
I'll
to deal
stay.
with the
We're still
guards.
drunk?
And I'll go in the passenger.
No, you're not drunk anymore. You weren't. You remember that you took a shower,
He
and
sobered
a
up
coffee,
while ago.
and like super sobered up. But that was pre the train station and everything else.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
So Bill is driving, Winthorp is riding shotgun, and the other 4 of you are in the back seat
In the back seat, and when we get close, we'll hunker down and
try to hide.
well, we are the 3 smallest, so it makes sense. We can all just sort of pile on each other on the floor and put a blanket over us and
Sure.
hope for the best.
Sure.
It's dark.
Real funny.
Okay. Very good. Bill, you're driving.
Got it. Let me roll the driving.
Make a drive auto check. I'll give you, I'll just a straight check. Oh, wow. Oof.
I thought you only had to do a check if you were like when you were on icy roads.
Yeah, actually, good point. I mean, driving by itself is not a big deal. Like, if only in like,
Bill's
yeah,
driven before.
but that should show you like just the caliber of driving skill that Bill has right there. Like, just FYI, he like starts the car.
Slightly backfires and
Yeah,
grinds
and he just peels out of the driveway like super fast.
Oh God!
Clearly,
we are going to die.
we are going
No, well, I mean,
to
we might,
die.
but not in this. We all die in a car crash before we get to the asylum. It's going to be a very
Look over at Bill
anticlimactic
and
end to
go,
this
"You
game.
all right, buddy?"
Out you go.
Nice sounds.
You're welcome. All right. At least you don't hear this sound effect. Thank God. Hold on. This one.
Uh-oh.
I mean, that would be bad. So, no, you don't hear that at all. So you drive off.
Not hearing your sound effect.
I don't know why you're not hearing my sound effects. You should be.
I heard it.
Sometimes mine don't work if I'm using Bluetooth.
Makes sense.
It's weird. That's why I'm plugged in, because this game needs background music.
It does. Speaking of which,
Uh-oh.
let's give you some background music.
Creepy.
Why not? Right?
Always.
'Tis the season.
We are driving towards an asylum.
To be
Run by-
stage.
Okay. So the car drives through dark, fog-filled roadways, away from Danvers proper, up Maple Street. Taking a right turn, this is exactly where the guard post is, where I'm pinging.
Zooming out. Could you ping it again?
Sure.
Sorry, I was too zoomed in.
Is there a guard post over here or anything?
You have not entered that way, but you do not know.
Oh.
But the guard post is here, and there are wooden planks that prevent any entrance into that roadway off to the northeast.
Oh.
Do we want to drive past and see if we can get in the other
Yeah,
road?
we're gonna have to. We can't pull in there. It's barricaded.
I mean, there's a guard post there. There's a guard there, inside the little house next to it. So it's not permanently barricaded. It's on a swivel, right? It can go up and down.
No. Bill, do you want to try and see if there's another entrance? The map here shows me. I'm looking at the road map here. Looks like there might be another entrance a bit north to where we are.
Well, let's go. Why not? Let's go. Let's drive that.
Worst comes to worst, we turn around, right?
Yeah.
From under the blanket, I'm like, you can just tell the guard you got lost.
Exactly.
Okay. So you guys drive north on the Newburyport Turnpike?
Yeah.
Okay.
We're gonna try and get in over here.
Okay, cool. Let's see. Okay, so you drive north, stopping briefly for the guard post. About 2 minutes later, you reach this spot here on the Newburyport Turnpike, where there is a road that comes down from the northeast into that area.
Okay.
Do you want to drive up that road?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll drive up that road.
Okay, so you drive up the road, and then you hear as spikes, which were in the road facing the opposite direction, pop your tires. Now you can make a drive auto roll check.
Uh-oh.
Shit.
This is not going to be good. I hate driving in the rain.
You do have advantage.
You do have the advantage roll, that's true.
If you want to use your...
And you have inspiration.
Or if you want
The
to
inspiration,
say,
right. That's what
I meant.
yeah,
by
that's what he
advantage.
meant to say.
Yeah, roll the...
If you want to use it now.
So you can roll it with a bonus if you want to use that.
Let's go drive auto. Where is it? Where are you? There you go.
Okay. So that's a 37. You could use
You
luck.
could use luck and just use 7 points. That's not bad.
I'll use 7 points of luck.
There you go. It turns it into a success. So the car speeds up the driveway. The tires pop, and the car sort of just like zigs back and forth. But all, the 2 front tires are just shredded.
Well, that's just unfortunate.
But you didn't go face first into a tree.
How close were we from?
Pretty close. 7 luck points away from hitting into a tree.
We don't know that. We're under a blanket.
Yes, exactly. Well, you feel like the car just going.
Funny thing is, I actually had a pop tire earlier yesterday.
Oh, geez, sorry to bring this trauma up again. It's prescient
Matt,
about
are
it.
we inside the fence, or is the fence the wall?
So yeah, you are within inside the fence. That's correct.
Cool. Now we can't use the same.
Well,
So there's
looks
no-
like we're,
there's no gate
taking
back
Bill's
here.
approach and going all commando on them.
But so there's no gate back here.
No, because this is this way in. Has these spikes that prevented any cars from entering the
But
road.
like inmates could just walk out that gate then. There's nothing there.
You don't know.
Okay, all right, well.
Well, that's a damn shame. Guy needs
Do we
something
have a
else. to
spare
get.
tire or anything? Do we have at least 1 or 2?
There was 1 spare tire in the back.
Only 1 though.
Well, maybe we can.
One's not going to do it.
Well, maybe we can steal another one off the car inside. For now, we're here.
Yep.
Yeah. Priorities. All right, going on foot.
Maybe we can steal a car. Who knows? Let's.
We'll cross
one
that
foot in
bridge
front
when we
of the
get to it. Let's get inside
Should we-
first.
Should we stash this car somewhere, like off the road, not right in the middle of the gate?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Throw it in neutral and put it behind a tree or 2.
There we go.
Okay. So you guys move the car off to the side of the road here.
Yep.
Cool.
Cover it in some branches and whatnot.
Yep.
Okay.
As best we can.
Sure, why not? Okay.
If this car is completely done for, what if we like? No, never mind.
Oh my god.
Distraction?
I mean,
You
no.
want to
What if
suck
we
the
left?
gasoline, don't you?
No. What if we left? I was going to suggest what if we left the bloody clothes here? And there'd
Not
be
a
no
bad
bodies.
idea. I'm going to take the bag off my back and just put it in the trunk.
Okay.
All right. Onward on foot then, I suppose.
Lead the way, Eudora. After you.
Oh, lovely. Thank you. As opposed to following her, I'm assuming we can see the buildings from here, yes?
Yes, absolutely.
Well,
then
let's check our little map, shall we?
Well, we know we're at the back and we need to go into the back, I think. Wait,
So the
or
back,
front?
this is the back. I'm picking the back of the,
Yes.
and the front is here.
All right, the arm's curved the other way on the map. That's why I was checking.
Yes, that's correct. Over here is where the boiler house is. Right here.
Oh, so the boiler house is in the
Sorry,
front.
I beg your pardon. The front is here.
Is here.
That is the
Okay.
front. That is the back.
So we need
That is
to
the boiler
s-
house. So I
so we
probably
need
should
to
have flipped it around.
skirt this way.
The only reason why I flipped it around is because the other map actually has
Mm-hmm.
the asylum going like this.
Oh, gotcha.
That's the reason why.
So we're not going to the front door. We need to sneak. I'm pinging the direction we need to go. We need to go this way
Mhm.
to get around the back of the building.
Correct.
Okay.
Now, I don't see a whole lot of trees, but it looks like grading. It's uphill.
That is correct. It is uphill.
All right, so then we'll be slightly obscured from view.
This is the same hill that John Hawthorne
Built
built
his house.
his house upon.
Excellent. All right, well then, I suppose I'll lead the way.
Okay.
Slowly skirting, trying to remain undercover when possible, and
Sure.
sort of keeping eyes and ears open for anybody patrolling the grounds, as it were.
All right.
Keeper.
Yes.
Is a navigation help check
What are you intending to do?
to help us like just navigate through these trees and find a route a good route around.
Where do you intend to go?
We're going to intending to go towards the back, right?
Is that correct?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah, navigate would be fun. That would help you get there faster, I would certainly say.
Yeah.
Very good.
Excellent.
Very good, Roscoe.
you just take the lead away from me, please.
Roscoe steps in front and he's like, this way.
Oh, excellent.
And you guys, Scooby-Doo gang, the way up the hill. Yeah.
Jinkies.
You're totally Velma.
Alright, gang, let's split up and search for clues.
Oh my god, this whole... I am so making the association with Scooby-Doo right now. Like, even all 6 of you are Scooby-Doo characters. Like, no doubt.
Oh, goodness.
Rock roll.
So Bill Willoughby is what's his face? The guy with the ascot.
Fred.
Fred. Bill is Fred 100%. Eudora is Velma. Vera is Daphne.
Yeah.
Roscoe, I don't know. Is Roscoe Shaggy? Or is Winthorp Shaggy?
I don't know. Roscoe is the one who wants to make Molotovs.
Yeah.
Well, somebody's Scooby and somebody's Shaggy and somebody's Scrappy.
Oh,
No.
God.
So Clade is Scrappy. Clade is Scrappy 100%. Clade is Scrappy 100%. Okay, so that just leaves Roscoe and Winthorp.
Power.
Yes.
Nobody likes that shit.
That's no 100%. So this is all matching up. I'm loving this.
I hate this.
So Winthorp and Freeman. I'm thinking from the fact that Winthorp is Winthorp and Freeman. How objectified would I be if I made you guys decide who's Shaggy and
Well,
who's
I think
Scooby
the
Doo?
mustache has to play. Roscoe's mustache has to
Yeah.
play.
Why
Yeah.
are we still concerned about this?
No, it has to be done. In my mind, this has to be done. Okay, you guys make the decision.
I think the mustache and the penchant for mischief makes Roscoe Shaggy.
Okay, cool. Winthorp, you're Scooby Doo.
Winthorp and Scooby-Doo.
It's the accent. Yeah, there you go. Perfect.
Oh my god.
I love this so much. All right, so Jesus Christ.
Oh my god.
Oh no, you've killed Matt.
Ah!
Down.
Oh my God, folks. Oh my God. Okay, we're okay. We're okay. Moving on. You guys reach the back of the asylum.
Excellent. Well, Winthorp in your lab coat, front and center, I suppose. Or are you in your lab coat or just a suit right now? Just in case there's anyone here.
Yeah, I think I had a lab coat in my my luggage.
So, are you going to try to go inside and let us in? Or
Well, we
are
have
we all
keys.
going to try? Okay.
We have
We have
keys.
keys. Hopefully
Let's
there's
get
no
in.
one in there. I'm just putting him front and center in case there is, and then
So I
he's
go
on
up
and
to
we're his
the-
entourage.
We know that the boiler room is where the laundry is, right?
No.
No, the laundry is right inside the front door-ish, around here. Or the back
Back
door,
door.
sorry.
The back door.
Oh, I see. Wait, I have to flip it upside down.
Yes, flip it over. There you go. So we're going in here, and the laundry should theoretically be there-ish.
That is correct. Yeah. In fact,
Alright.
if that's the case, then let
Do I
me
see Matt? Do I see anybody kind of at the door? or
switch you
around the
guys
entrance?
around here. Give me 1 second, because I'm going to give you guys a different map to go into, and it will be switched around because you guys will. Give me 1 second here.
Because
It will
the
be
actual hospital
because
map is
yeah, the
facing
actual hospital map is facing the opposite way. But let me bring you to that map. There we go. Beautiful. Ooh, dynamic lighting.
Oh, jeez.
Boop.
Where are we?
There you are.
Oh wow. Okay.
Oh, we're tiny. Okay.
It's just a very large building, so yeah.
Is that the that's the boiler building behind us? Or in front of us? Oh, wait, okay, there we go. Sorry, now I figured out where we are.
Yeah.
Got it.
You got it. You got it.
Mm-hmm.
So, what do you want to do?
Unlock the door and go in, I suppose.
So there's two doors that you are aware of. There's a door over here on this side, and there you take a look, and there is a door over here on this side.
Oh, I was looking at the wrong building. Okay, hang on.
Well, this is the one that's supposed to be closer to the laundry, so I suppose we should go in there.
Right. Let's make our way.
You guys can move yourself however you'd like.
I tried the
so
key.
little.
It's also worth noting that you guys have this new sort of like aura around you, which you guys may or may not know about. The aura represents how healthy you are, or how close to death. So the greener you are, the healthier you are. The closer to red, the unhealthier you are.
Oh, real funny.
Who has the blackjack, by the way?
God, I hate these
I gave it to Bill.
Bill has it.
Okay.
Maybe I should have it at the moment.
What?
Well, no, maybe not.
Give yourself a marching order if you want. That's up to you.
Well, I have to open the door, so I'm gonna try it with the key that Albert showed me.
Okay. You put the key in the door, and it unlocks it effortlessly.
Great. I slowly open the door and kind of peer inside a little bit to see if there's anybody in there.
There is no one inside that area.
Actually, I think I.
Do I have to do a spy?
You see a woman's form, but she is on a bed, sleeping. From your position, Clade.
All right.
There's a sleeping lady in there.
I'm gonna sneak in.
Okay, make a stealth roll.
Fuck.
Clunk.
I'm
You hit the
use
door.
Luck. I'll use 14 points of luck.
Fantastic. You're just about to step on like a loose stone that would have tumbled off and made an awful noise, but then you choose a different place to stand. And you guys watch as Winthorp goes inside.
Okay. This is the laundry room?
That is not the laundry room. The laundry room is directly south based on the map that Albert gave to you. The room in which you currently stand seems to be a pantry of some kind. It's full of dried goods, as well as a small cot on which a woman currently sleeps. She is dressed in a nightgown.
Okay. That's the laundry room right here, isn't it? To my below me?
Directly below you, yes, that's correct.
I probably see like a sign or something that says laundry on top of it or something, right? Like
That is correct. Above the door, it does say laundry room. Yep.
Can I jiggle the handle of the door here? Is it open or is it?
It is closed.
Can I try the handle?
Sure.
Quietly?
Yeah. Here, you open the door slowly, and it opens,
Okay.
and you're able to go in if you'd like.
Yeah. Do I see anybody before I enter?
I'll just move you in. No, you don't see anybody in there. Sorry, I moved you. Go ahead. Yep. Okay. It is a room that has the smell of disinfectant and soap. The walls are lined with mildew. It has this sort of like grayish green tint to it.
Yeah.
And you see rows and rows of white uniforms.
Okay. I just kind of size them up.
Okay.
And grab one per party member.
Okay.
I already have a lab coat on, so I don't need one.
Okay.
I do it very quietly.
Okay.
And then I go to leave.
All right.
I go back out the door. And I distribute the disguises.
Okay.
You want me to
There,
put on a
everyone.
nurse's uniform in the middle of the yard?
Well, we can go into the forest behind some trees if you like.
It's a
There's
bit-
someone sleeping in there, so we can't really go in there and do it.
Gracious.
Guys, my internet again.
Oh, your internet dropped. Are you coming back?
I'm gonna try and reboot the PC, reboot
Cool.
the router, but I'm on the phone.
That's fine. Take your time.
Cool. Thanks, buddy.
Oh wait, we've got a key to the boiler house. We could go change in there.
That's a wonderful idea. Let's make our way quickly and quiet.
Excellent plan.
Okay.
So we head towards the boiler house, man.
All right, very good. You move to the boiler house.
Okay.
Great.
It's directly north of you, or in this case, south of you, technically.
But it looks north on the map, so let's use map directions and not.
Exactly.
So-
Exactly.
I'm gonna use the key that Albert told me was the boiler room.
Okay.
And open the door.
Okay.
And slowly and peek inside.
Okay. You're able to open the door and look inside.
Do I
It's
see it?
You do not see anyone. You see two staircases going down to a large set of pipes and cauldrons that seem to be sort of making a low thrumming noise.
Great. I enter in.
Yep.
Come on in, everyone.
Following behind him. So there's just stairs going down.
Yep.
All right. I suppose I'm going to go down the staircase to the left.
Okay.
I'll go down the right one.
What's at the? Is there anything at the bottom?
Just a large sort of set of pipes and steam pipes that seem to be sort of tunneling through the walls.
No doors or anything?
Nope.
No boilers?
I mean, this is the boiler in the middle of the entire room.
The building just looks so much larger from the outside. Like there were other rooms.
Nope, that's it.
Guys,
well.
can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Yes. Okay. All right. So down at the bottom of the stairs, Vera and I will change clothes quickly into the nurse's uniform.
And I have my handgun in my stockings.
Superb.
Yes. Tucking my necessaries upon my person, and then I'm going to stash my clothing behind one of the large pipes.
Very good, very good.
I got a real bad feeling about this.
I mean, everything about this is bad, but, you know.
What about the gentleman?
I have to reset my roll 20 real quick.
Sure.
I guess I have something like a, I don't know.
Yes, what are we dressed as? I assume Vera and I are nurses, because that's the only job that women would have.
Mm-hmm. Well, there are... I shouldn't say just that. There are female inmates.
No, I don't want to be dressed as someone who might get locked away.
Okay.
Guys, can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Yep.
We need to look like employees, not free-roaming inmates.
Hopefully the janitor's uniform hat is like an over thing.
Mm-hmm.
So I can just wear that over my clothing.
Okay.
They're only clothes.
And hopefully I got a cap too.
Okay. So you've all changed into the appropriate outfits.
Man, I think my dynamic lighting's messed up because I can't. I just have a black screen.
Are you just in the wrong place on the map?
No, I zoomed out and I don't see.
I don't see your token anymore.
I mean, I'm in here on roll 20.
Did you accidentally delete a token? No, I just got moved.
I moved you
Oh, okay.
to see if he was underneath
maybe
you.
I accidentally did.
Oh, all right.
You did. That's fine.
Sorry.
It's all right. Now
You're so large!
I shall remove you and make you smaller.
Bag.
There you are. Okay.
Ginormal Winthorp.
This is
Thank
fixed.
you.
You are welcome.
Okay.
Then should we try going in the other side where there's hopefully not someone asleep?
Sure.
Now that we're all dressed.
This looks silly on me.
So we've got
roll up-
two nurses. Winthorp is a doctor. Roscoe's a janitor. What is Bill?
Bill is a janitor as well.
Also a janitor. Okay, so only one doctor.
Unless, Bill, if you can hear us, you would like to change your mind about that.
I can be whatever you guys want me to be. What's left? I mean,
You
what
can
are
be
the
a doctor,
options?
a janitor, or an orderly.
With the blackjack, he could be an orderly probably. He's got the club.
That's true.
I'll be an orderly.
Done.
All right, there we go.
What do I look like?
A very sad man.
A very small janitor with a very large bruise on his face, which in this place, honestly, probably isn't inappropriate. help you blend in, love. Alright, so to the other door then?
Yeah, sounds good to me.
Alright. Turn over.
So much walking.
I open up the door.
Okay. Use the same key to open the door. You open this door, and there is a woman who is also sleeping, and actually she's on a cot. And you sort of peek your head in, and you also see further south of here, there is also another woman also sleeping on a cot. This seems to be the main kitchen area, actually. You see a variety of stoves, ovens.
I relayed that information quietly to the group.
Then maybe we should go in the other way and see if we can find any credentials left behind in the changing rooms. Just a thought. If we've got to walk past sleeping people regardless, I'd rather go in the way that might prove useful.
And one sleeping person versus 2.
Agreed.
Also.
I slowly close the door and just
Cool.
lock it.
Okay. Done.
And back around we go.
I open the door even though it's still unlocked.
Mm-hmm.
Do I have to do another stealth check?
Nope.
Or-
I'll keep your stealth until I tell you otherwise.
Okay.
All right. Well, we're all in costume. We're all in disguise now, so I'll roll stealth and hopefully not fail.
Okay.
She says and fails.
Would you like to do something about that? Perhaps push it or change it with luck.
It's only 18 points.
18 is a lot. I'm a luck order. I'm going to push it by
How?
like stopping. Like I'm about to set foot in the door, and then I'm going to sort of look around, take a deep breath, examine the floor,
Mm-hmm.
and then walk in very, very slowly.
Okay. Make another roll.
Is that a regular roll or a...
It's a regular roll.
Regular roll.
Regular roll.
Oh, no.
And I fail even worse.
Okay.
Alright.
So, you take that first step. And then you consider. You take the second step. And it makes a loud clunk.
Oh, it gets worse.
Let's see what happens here. Who was within earshot? Okay, the nurse who's asleep. I will make this with a... Because she's asleep, I'll make a listen check with a penalty die. Because she's halfway asleep.
Hey.
Hey.
You, the nurse sort of like tosses in her sleep. Winthorp, you sort of see her go, shut up, Wilford. And then she rolls over and continues to snore.
I just look over at Eudora and do one of these.
I just kind of shrug and release the breath I've been holding.
And then we move forward.
Okay. Alex, are you intending to come back? Is your internet like totally borked? Because if so, I'll start arranging the things around.
Let me try. Give me a second.
Thank you,
Still
buddy.
rebooting.
Take your time. I just didn't know.
No, I know.
Okay. All right. Keep going, guys.
Where are we trying to go again?
He said the changing rooms were just off the laundry? Were they off the main hall or directly off the laundry itself?
Like a little
door
south
out?
of it.
So we have to walk into the main hall and down.
That's correct.
I whisper, all right, time to pretend we belong here.
All right, if you're entering in, I'll need those stealth checks, guys.
Yep.
Give me.
Oh.
Can you roll mine?
I can roll. Are you going to push it or roll it with luck?
How far am I?
6 points of luck.
I think I have luck.
So you're going to use the luck. Okay. So remove 6 points from your luck, and it'll become a success. You want me to roll for you, Alex?
Please.
Done deal.
Good.
We're already good. It's everybody else.
I want,
You got an extreme success, Alex.
Thank you.
I want
You
to
are welcome.
take off my shoes.
Ooh. I like that idea. That will give you a bonus on the stealth. but it will reduce your movement to a certain degree. Just FYI for later.
That's fine. My movement's 9.
Okay, it'll reduce it to a 7.
What did he do?
He took his shoes
Oh,
off.
he took that.
Oh.
So for now, your movement is temporarily reduced to a 7.
Oh, jeez. Really?
Mm-hmm.
No, the roll I just did.
Oof. How do you intend to fix this, Mr. Freeman? With luck or a pushed roll?
Can I still push and have the benefit? Or
Oh, yeah, absolutely. But if you push it and you fuck it up, bad thing gonna happen.
oh man.
That's a lot of.
I don't have enough luck for that. So it's when I want to push.
I even gave you a bonus die, too. Damn. That
Do you
sucketh.
even just let her roll and see if she hears you?
Yeah, I think I'm just going to pause with that.
Okay, you step on a splinter and you go... And let's see if she hears you. This is the second try, so I'll still keep her with a penalty. But the next one ain't gonna be with a penalty. She's waking up slowly but surely. Okay. Listen roll. Penalty. Boop. Still doesn't hear you. Stop it! Okay.
Sort of gesture at everyone to get out of this room as quickly as we can.
You can enter in as much as you would like.
Where am I?
This is the hallway, right, man?
That is the hallway. We still have Clade,
Yeah,
who
that's
has
the
not yet
twin.
rolled his stealth.
I'm gonna duck behind this corner, just gonna stand in the corner.
Okay.
Just inside the hallway.
All right.
Oh.
I don't think you're in the hallway.
You guys are not stealthy.
No, we are not.
No, we are not.
Maybe you should have considered that before you decided to make a stealthy solution to this particular problem that you have.
I'm stealthy.
You are stealthy.
You are.
You
You're
are
the
super
only one.
stealthy.
I mean, there's no way in hell my luck could ever push me.
So you can push it if you'd like, but you have to tell me. You have to tell me how you intend to push it.
I mean, I guess I'll try. I mean, I'm gonna take the example of what Roscoe did,
Okay.
seeing as he had his shoes off as well.
You want to take your shoes off?
Yeah.
Okay. So that will reduce your movement by 2 as well. What's your movement?
My movement.
Mm-hmm.
Not sure where is it.
I got it for you. Your movement is 9, so it reduces it by 2 to 7.
No.
Okay. Then you can make a pushed roll, and because of your shoes off, you can have it with a bonus die.
So purple.
Yep. Okay. Success. Very good. Excellent. So you remove your shoes and slowly move in. Congratulations. You have infiltrated Danvers Asylum.
Awesome. Someone did.
That's good.
Sorry.
That was good. It was good. It's
I
good.
can feel my role there.
That's true. That's true.
Can I put my shoes?
That makes sense, and Bill and I would be good at that.
Can I put my shoes on back?
You certainly can try. I mean, if you put your shoes on, it will make you less stealthy. I would consider keeping them. For now, anyway. Off. Okay. So this is the long hallway that our friend Winthorp is in right now. The hallway continues.
Shoelaces and hang it around my neck.
Okay.
Just a little bit.
Very good, very good. What do you guys want to do?
So where do we go?
Well, I look at my little map and trying to figure out where we're going.
Where are you intending to go? Because then I can guide you with my own. help there.
Do we want the documents first, or do we want the documents first, right?
Probably.
Sorry, my sound keeps cutting out.
Yeah, I saw your mouth going. I didn't know if you were saying anything.
I was. My computer's being a dick.
Documents would be smart.
Hold on,
Wait,
Sarah.
damn it.
All right, go ahead, Sarah. What's up?
Is the way Winthorp went the hallway or a side?
I think this is the main hallway, right, Matt?
That is the main hallway that goes north and south.
Oh, there. Okay, now I see. I'm going to follow Winthorp into the hallway.
Mm-hmm.
We're looking for the changing rooms.
Okay. Winthorp, make a spot hidden check then, since you're in front. Cool. You spot over here a doorway entrance actually over here, actually. And above it, it says laundry room and changing rooms.
Great. I look over at Eudora and kind of give her a...
Sorry, my sound is cutting out again.
I gave you a little head shake, like, come on over this way. Her sound's kicking out again. That's okay.
Hang on, I'm going to drop out of the Discord chat for a second
Sure.
and come back into it and see if that
No
works.
problem. Take your time.
No worries. Internet problems on the East Coast today?
I know. I don't know. I think it's the enormous amounts of wind, to be honest.
Dude, Matt, you
Uh-huh. For real.
Holy crap.
How we doing, Alex? Are we coming back in?
I'm trying.
Give it your best shot, buddy. If not, then it's no big deal.
I
If you
rebooted a few times earlier and it worked. Just give me a second.
Sure.
I'm trying
Yep,
to.
no worries.
The people are seeing a really great shot of my eyes and the top of my head, which is great. It's like, hey, everybody.
You're like Kilroy.
All right, let's keep going.
Yep. So, Eudora, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you
your
right
sound is
now.
back. Lovely.
Yes, I'm Googling the thing that is eating my CPU to figure out if I can close it.
Yeah.
You might not want to Google it.
Yeah, I know.
That's what's killing your computer.
Hang on, I'm just going to try closing the app that is eating.
While she's doing that,
Yes.
why don't you interact with other people and see if they can do the
Great. I'm going to kind of give the group a little bit of a hand gesture to like come down to the changing rooms.
same? There you go.
I have a key for this door, right?
The door is not. That's not the key for the changing rooms. No, you have the key to.
On the custodian's keys, there should definitely be a key for the changing rooms.
I think he gave you 4 keys: the front, the back, the boiler room, and the. What did I say the 4th one was?
Garbage.
The garbage. Thank you.
Garbage, right?
Yep, not the changing rooms, but the changing room door. I mean, you haven't even tried to see if it's unlocked.
I try the door.
It's unlocked.
Great, we're in.
In you go.
Okay, I think I've maybe stabilized.
Hooray.
Great.
Did you move my token to join them?
Yes, I did.
There.
Okay. And the changing room is here, directly south of you.
Great.
It's a small room. It's got lots of lockers and hooks on the walls.
Okay.
I'm going to
Let's
start
go ahead and see
going.
if we can find some credentials.
Yeah, I was going to start going through lockers to see if anything been left behind.
Okay. I would say, let's see, for credentials.
Saw it hidden.
Well, Winthorp, since you suggested it, make a luck roll to see if you can find it. Something.
I was like, that's also what I was looking for, so I will also roll luck.
Okay.
Hey!
Very nice. Whoa, double extreme.
Double extreme.
Yes, you do happen
Sounds
to
like
find. Yeah, yes, exactly it is. You do happen to find a set of credentials that are attached to as pins to coats.
I'd
Who
take
are they
them
for?
2 doctors, actually.
All right. I'll take. Is there a male doctor one?
You don't know the last name. It only says Dr. Let's see. Hold on. Let me double check on something. Dr. Blackwell and Dr. Jenner.
There's no like photograph on it or anything.
Nope. Just says their names.
Great. I'll just take one of them.
Okay.
I'll take Blackwell.
Okay.
Tell you what, I'm going to take Jenna.
Okay. Even though you're in a nurse's outfit.
I'm going to look around. You said it was attached to a coat?
Mm-hmm.
Put the coat on over my nurse's garb.
All right.
Fuck it.
Fuck it indeed.
Promotion.
Doctor.
You concur, doctor?
Doctor. Do you concur? I concur. Do you concur?
Is there a first initial or anything on it, or just says Dr. Jenner?
It says just Dr. Jenner.
All right.
Great.
All right.
Well, looks like we're all disguised. Yeah. All right.
Let's not try to talk to the locals too much, huh?
What was that a spot hidden for, Vera?
Just looking around.
Just looking around, sure. Yeah.
You could 1 point of luck to make it a success.
Yeah, I guess so.
How much luck you got left?
69.
Okay. Okay. Nice.
Nice.
Oh my god.
Luckily, I didn't start.
I'll be right back. Please move my token if you need to.
Yeah, sure. Why not? Uh-huh. God damn it. Fucking people.
Can I just make a random spot hidden as well?
Sure, why not?
Can I just find a broom?
Well.
What is Vera? Does Vera find anything?
Vera finds, instead of doctor's garments with pins, you find, let me think about this for a sec. You find a clipboard, Vera, with a great many names on it, seemingly patient names. Anywhere between 30 and 40 patient names.
So pick it up.
Okay.
It's dark.
What's up?
Oh. I was wondering if I could find a broom or something like that.
You don't see a broom in the changing room.
Anywhere, if I have seen one along the way.
Not along the way, no.
Well, shall we mosey?
Yes.
What is
We can move
mosey?
Stroll,
moving.
amble, perambulate.
Perambulate.
I like that.
All right. So, yeah, I decided to change the mood a little bit. All right.
Let's walk as if we belong here and make our way to the doctor's office.
Agreed. Like we own the place.
Okay, Matter. Looks like I'm okay. I should be up in the next 5.
Awesome. Great to hear. Thank you, sir.
Something's going on, man,
With your internet or your computer?
with the internet, which is strange because I never have issues.
Yeah. Must be coronavirus. All right.
Are there any sort of signs around that point towards
the Heineken
where the
virus.
superintendent's office would be?
No, actually not in that vicinity, no.
Because I see letters on the floor which
You
tell me
do.
that we're moving through.
The letters on the
wing.
right, the letters on the floor are specifically actually, to be honest, they're really for the map per se. So they indicate the numbers obviously are the rooms. The letters are indeed the wings. So like E-wing, for example, you're in right now.
So if we came in the back, don't the wings go out to the side like that? So if we were moving down, we shouldn't necessarily be going through them. That's what I'm confused about.
That's correct, but you're not going through the wings per se, right? The wings, the wings of the hospital are just parts of the hospital.
Okay. The wards, that's the word I was looking for.
There you go.
All right. And I guess
Okay.
Shall we keep going?
I
Yeah.
believe so, yes.
Yeah, let's keep going.
Dimly
Doctor,
lit.
say.
Dimly lit this place is, but lit still nonetheless. And few, you haven't yet encountered any any guards, surprisingly.
All right, I think we have to hang a right here, right?
You can hang a right if you intend to go to above that door that you currently stand at right now, Winthorp. You see B through D wing. Sorry. To your right, your character's right, you see G through J wing.
And then this one's
And then that one is B through D wing.
So we need to go below those to get to the office.
Yes, you need to go south on the map.
Yes.
What do I see down here, Matt?
A whole bunch of rooms, mostly offices. Let me see if I can tell you specifically what you see.
So does it look familiar? Because we have been in his office before.
Yes. In fact, when you entered in through the front of the hospital, you do remember this particular portion of the hospital. Business offices, for the most part, business offices, either superintendents or assistant superintendents, reception rooms, etc. You do remember that over here was where that nurse who had that little chunk out of her ear received you.
So then we would need to go back up to get to the director's office?
No. The superintendent's office is on this map to your southeast.
Okay, all right. I suppose we should keep going.
Yeah. What's down here, Matt?
Offices, again. They are all closed off. You see a variety of letters. Superintendent's, assistant superintendent's office.
Okay. I go up to the superintendent's office.
Mm-hmm. That one is right here. It is locked.
None of the keys I...
Say, Bill, do you know how to pick a lock?
Yes.
Excellent.
Of course, I know how to pick a lock.
I figured,
Alright,
that's why I
Bill, do your
asked.
magic.
That's your little thing, my love.
So, Master, could you roll the lock picking for me?
I've been upgraded from keeper to master now. I love it. Yes,
Okay,
master.
Please, Master.
Locksmith. You have a 1 in locksmith, just FYI.
Oh, I do?
Yeah.
What is that nonsense, Matt?
You put 1 point in. You didn't put any point in locksmith at all. It starts at a 1.
Lies.
No. I'm reading your character sheet.
I did nonsense. That's nonsense.
Don't suppose you could pick a lock with sleight of hand, could you?
No, unfortunately not. That's why they specifically have locksmith.
Okay, I can't pick the lock.
Oh, here, let me try. Oh, you know what? You know what? I'm using luck.
Good.
Oh, all right. It's not bad.
Yeah, that's pretty close.
Because 16, not too far off of 1, right? So you
Right.
just use 15 points of luck, and heck.
Heck.
All right,
You've
That's
used 15.
success.
How many luck points you got left?
28.
Okay, very good.
Oh.
All right, so takes a couple minutes, but you hear, and then the door to Dr. Berger's office opens to your right.
I got the door open. I use my tail.
Excellent. Hold on.
Are you okay?
Then let's go in and get out of this hallway. I'm just going to brush past everyone and go in.
Yes, let's go quickly, quietly.
All right, in you
This
go.
is quite a little office complex.
Yeah, this is his secretary's office specifically. You see
right.
a table, a stack of papers, several. You remember being in here from before, so nothing is surprising. Everything is exactly as you remember it.
Any drawers of any kind?
The desk has drawers.
I'm going to look through them.
They're locked.
God damn it.
Is there a map of a potted plant?
Well,
I'm going to try to pick that lock just for shits and giggles.
Go for it.
Where are you?
Why not shits and giggles? Pick the lock.
Holy shit. That is one for the ages there, folks.
Oh my god.
That is one for the ages. Good God.
Holy
X.
shit.
All the drawers open.
You win Call of Cthulhu. Like, on a 1, you got a 1.
You guys hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Excellent. That means I get to immediately upgrade that skill, yeah?
That is correct. When you get a critical, you get to upgrade your skill by D10. Right now. So roll a D10. Congratulations. Now it is at 10.
Now I have a 10. Excellent.
That's good. All you need is 9 luck points and you pick it.
Describe to us, Madam Eudora Adler, how you get this critical. What do you open it with?
I pull a bobby pin out of this severe bun that I've stuck my hair in. Like a little Betty Cooper in modern day Rivendell.
What's a medium doing with a bobby pin?
And close my eyes and think back to all of my youthful hijinks and just say, oh, fuck it. Why not give it a try? And just bing, pop it in there and the drawer pops open.
The drawer pops open.
She rolled a 1?
She rolled a 1.
On my 1. Yeah.
And she had 1 in locksmith.
And then she rolled a 9 to increase her skill.
Yeah.
So now I have a 10 in locksmith. Excellent. I'm going to set, and yes, do I find anything good in that drawer?
Make a, what are you looking for specifically? Let's try that.
Keys.
Okay. Okay. Keys. No,
Anything
you
else
do not
useful?
find keys in that
Specific
drawer.
keys?
No.
All right. Then can I do a spot hidden to see if there's anything else useful?
Yes, make a spot hidden.
And fail.
Yeah, unfortunately, I mean, there's a lot of material in this drawer. Mostly folders. A lot of uninteresting, unfortunately, papers. Mostly to do with asylum protocol. No historical documents whatsoever.
All right.
I go into his office.
Okay. Oh, Alex is back. Welcome back.
Operational.
Yay! And everybody's in the right place, too.
Back as Zelby, but I'm going to change that real quick.
That's fine. Now everybody can see their faces. I'm happy.
So to be fair, having an Inquisitor rogue at that high level would be amazing.
100%. 100%. All right.
Failed to start the video. Why? Oh, God.
Oh, I've seen that happen before, Alex. Where it fails to start the video, you just have to. No, it happens with Zoom. Unfortunately, sometimes you just have to select your camera.
Pull out the camera from the USB.
Sometimes, yeah, you plug it, turn it up, take it out, plug it back in. That works sometimes. All right, what do you guys want to do?
I want to search his office.
Okay, his office is down here to the right. Oh my God, Alex turned into a robot.
Oh god.
Moving the PC case around.
I'm gonna mute you. Turn your robot voice off.
What are you talking about?
Your robot voice.
He's gotten worse.
Where's your mic coming from? Is your mic on your camera?
My mic's right here. It's
Unplug it, plug it back in.
It's connected to my mixer.
I know.
I love technology.
Ain't that the best?
How about now?
Gorgeous. See?
All right.
There
all
you
right.
go.
Technical snafus aside, I think we're doing just fine. All right, so you go into his office. His office is down here to the right.
I follow.
It is the same door that you remember. It says Dr. James Berger on it. And it is unlocked.
God, last name is. God,
I want to search his desk.
Is it the room that we're in right now? How much further do we have to go?
It's just down here to the south.
Oh, I've got no dynamic lighting.
Ah. There you go.
Hey, there we go. Thank you.
How much do you think the doctor regrets having a last name like the way it is?
Can't be worse than the Earl of Sandwich.
Oh,
Are
God.
you sure your head is all right, love?
I'm just asking a simple question.
So what? I know it's been a while since we were in here. I know that there's his desk because I was sitting on it before.
Yep.
What else is in the room?
The room is festooned with pictures, mostly photographs. There's one notable one of him shaking an older gentleman's hand. Roscoe, you remember this from before. It has I believe it has a nameplate underneath that says, Dr. William Shine retires. Dr. James Berger takes his place, essentially.
Yep.
I'm going to take that picture down.
Mm-hmm.
And flip it over. Is there anything on the back?
No, there is nothing on the back.
I'm going to pop open the frame and see if there's anything inside.
There is only an aged photograph. There is another notable thing on the wall, which is that very strange-looking painting that Roscoe remembered from before.
Mm-hmm.
May I take a thorough examination of it?
Sure.
I'm putting the photo back.
You put the photo back?
I would like to thoroughly examine as well.
Okay.
The painting and behind it.
Okay. You take the painting off the wall.
I want to see, like, peek first and then...
Sure. When you take the painting off the wall, the immediate thing that you notice is there is a safe behind it.
Oh. Convenient. Well, now how the heck do we get it open?
Is it a combination safe or a key safe?
It is not a key safe. It is a combination safe.
Well,
I'm going to go back into my notes. What was the date that Dr. Berger took over the hospital?
You're gonna kill me with this. Hold on, let me
I
find out.
might actually have it in the handouts. Let me see.
It should be in the handouts, actually.
I know, I just can't remember what it was called.
I'll
Because
be right back.
they've got names like Genius 1, Genius 2. Those look like...
It looks like May 7th, 1915 is when Shine met with Dr. Berger.
Well, then I'm going to try that first as a combination on the safe.
What are the numbers that you're doing exactly?
You said May 7th, 1915?
Yep. What are the numbers?
Then 5, 7, 15.
5, 7, 15. You try it? Nothing.
All right.
Can I take an obituary? Can I listen on the lock? No, I don't have locks.
I don't have locksmith either.
I mean,
Yeah, you know what? I'll try and pick the lock to the safe.
Okay. Locksmith it is.
So I gotta roll it.
Yes, you do.
It has to be right on the
Do you have any tools that could help you with locksmith?
No, I don't know.
All right.
I'm gonna use a bobby pin, and I'm gonna use my ear.
Fair enough.
So give me 1 second.
Tell you what, do this. I'm going to give you this one. Make a listen check. And if you succeed with a hard success on listen, then you get a bonus on your locksmith roll.
Got it.
You know, can I help? Can I help with that?
How do you intend to help with that?
Well, I mean, I'm a very good listener.
So you want to put your head on the safe at the same time?
Yeah.
Okay. I'll accept that. That's fine. You both can make listen checks, but you need a hard success.
Okay, let me do a listen check.
Oh my god!
Nothing, unfortunately, for you, Clade.
Listen check for me.
Mm-hmm. You need a hard success.
So annoyed.
Looking for listen. It's in alphabetical order, Alex.
Yep.
Hard success?
You need a hard success. Okay.
Oh.
Now you put your... So that doesn't give you a bonus die.
I'm
but
gonna push it.
okay, you're gonna push it. Tell me how you're gonna push it.
I'm gonna use my other ear.
Okay, I like that idea. Make another listen roll.
You know, I'm gonna back up.
There you go. There's your hard listen. So that gives you the bonus die on the locksmith.
Okay, so I got a bonus die.
So now you're gonna hit the purple button on locksmith.
The purple button, and I'm gonna use the purple.
Ah.
And then I'm gonna use my inspiration.
Okay, roll it again.
Man, I accidentally deleted my token again.
Oh, wait, I rolled an 11, so I can turn that with some luck, a 10. So I'm gonna deduct 10 luck points.
Very good. Excellent job. You did it.
Does that automatically count?
That turns... Yes, you can use luck on a pushed roll to turn it into a success. I heard you. I will take your token and put it back in.
Thank you.
You are welcome. Stop deleting your tokens, damn it.
I don't get to roll for locksmith after, no?
No, you're good. I mean, you just rolled for it.
No, meaning he doesn't get to improve it because he used
Oh, no, that's correct. You do not. That's correct.
Detective that can't pick locks. Can't intimidate people, can't persuade people. Pretty useless as an FBI agent except for shooting.
I mean, you do a good job shooting tires.
Hide.
You do very well at hiding.
This is not D&D.
That is the most well said statement of the entire night.
We all agree with you. All of us agree with you.
All right.
So what's in the safe?
In the safe are, well, two things. One is a small plastic container with a top to it. And the second thing inside the safe is a folder. A large, well, probably not that large, probably about that yay big folder.
Let's take them out and look at them, shall we?
Yep. Let's peruse.
Folder first. The container troubles me.
Me too.
Okay. Let me just fix. Done. All right. So there you should have your token back now.
Yep.
All right. Folder first. You open the folder. It is a enormous amount of writings, most of which are in a handwriting that seems pretty similar to the handwriting that you remember from the pages from Dr. Shine. So they seem to be in his handwriting almost exactly.
What does it say?
What do they say?
Many of them speak about, I'll give you the sort of layman's version, his travels around the world and how he went to different cultures and different countries, exploring the strange, odd, and oftentimes quixotic natures of their peoples. And over time, came to understand that many of the myths that they clung to, although seemingly different, if you went back further to the sort of primordial versions of these myths, that they all essentially were the same in a very primal sense. And over time, Shine began to get names of certain mythic beings, gods, you might say. Although they were never called gods. They were called Great Old Ones. And he gave names to them in his writings. Names like Yog-Sothoth and Nyarlathotep.
Very bizarre.
Is there any indication in these papers of what was trapped by the disc at the lake or the reservoir?
The very last paper, in fact, does, in a very odd way. I will read you his last entry. Loigor, Zar, and Ithaqua shall ride the spaces among the stars, and shall ennoble those who are their followers, who are the Cho-Cho. Cthulhu shall encompass his dominion from Fomalhaut. Sathugwa shall come from Nikai. Loigor, and he actually puts an underline under that strange name, the Star Treader, is the possible progenitor of the Loigor species. Its importance varies sometimes, he being seen as he who walks the winds among the star spaces, as a kind of cosmic Ithaqua, while at other times he is merely listed as a minor being, subservient to his brother Zar. Nevertheless, he is worshipped by the Cho-Cho people in Tibet and Burma, and connected with Hastur, and in parentheses, his father, ? And Ithaqua, his elder brother, ? He has the power to draw the body from the earth piecemeal, and his presence is signaled by sourceless winds. There is some suggestion that Loigor's body was killed when Al-Za'ar was destroyed, but if so, then only the flesh substance was destroyed. Oozing and surging up out of that yawning trapdoor in that cyclopean crypt, I had glimpsed such an unbelievable behemothik monstrosity that I could not doubt the power of its original to kill with its mere sight. Even now, I cannot begin to suggest it, and his handwriting gets very jagged. With any words at my command, I might call it gigantic, partly squamous and partly rugose. But nothing I could say could even adumbrate the loathsome, unholy, non-human, extragalactic horror and hatefulness and unutterable evil of that forbidden spawn of black chaos and illimitable night. As I write these words, the associated mental image causes me to lean back faint and nauseated. And I will now show it to you in your handouts. Who is reading this?
Probably me, because I'm the one who wanted to find them.
Make a sanity check, please.
Figured that's what was coming.
You're fine.
Wait, I'm the one that opened the lock.
She grabbed the paper.
Okay, what else is in there?
There is a small plastic container.
We'll take it.
What, can I grab it?
You sure can.
Okay, I take it.
Okay.
What's in the container?
You open the container, and there's a small piece of stone inside.
That must be... That must be part of it. Maybe the only part left. Is there any... Sorry, go ahead.
I'm about to say if there's a way for me to examine what exactly it is without the cops finding out.
How do you intend to do that?
Oh, I don't know. I was just... Nah. Shit, I don't really have a magnifying glass or anything like that. Damn it.
Can I use my knowledge of, like, antiques and such and different materials that they might be made of to see if this is anything special?
Sure. Make an appraise roll.
Oh, man,
surprisingly not.
Is there any sort of engraving at all on the stone? Does it look like it was engraved in any part?
Make a spot hidden check, but it's going to be difficult.
All right. Extreme success.
Ask and you shall receive. You do happen to notice that along the edges of this piece of stone are strange etchings, but just barely into the stone. Like they don't whole etchings, just like the semblances of some.
How?
If I were to compare that to the sketch that I made of the disc, would I be able to tell if this was a piece of it?
It seems like perhaps it might be part of it, but not in any way a whole version of it.
Is there a
No, definitely not.
Is there a possibility for me to determine how old this stone actually is?
You could make an appraise check if you'd like.
God damn it.
Keeper, would I have seen these?
That's a fumble. You take it, and you're like, "Oh, look at this!" Up, and you drop it on the floor.
Can I inspiration it?
Not a fumble. You drop it on the floor, and it shatters.
Are you shit? Wait, no, fuck.
I was about to say, could I make a dex roll to try and catch it as it goes to the floor?
You could certainly make a dex roll, yeah.
I'm going to do that.
Okay.
And pray.
Thank God.
We're all done. Oh, good. Mr. Freeman got
So,
it.
yeah.
Failed.
Yeah, Adler, she reaches for it, and Roscoe just, like, shoves you out of the way and grabs it. Just as it is about to hit the floor.
Careful.
Oh, Jesus.
And hands it back to Adler. And then gives Clade a look.
I want to go through Shine's notes to see if there is any mention of this ritual that he used to protect himself.
There is no record of said ritual.
God damn it. I'm going to go over to Berger's desk and start, first of all, just looking through whatever's on the surface of his desk.
Okay. He has a date book. And then he has notes about various